Hello everyone, welcome to the Forest of Memories. I'm Zaruk Windcaller, or I guess Commander Zaruk Windcaller, the Guardian of the Forest of Memories, the Arbiter, and the High Remembrancer. So, here's the deal. I gotta work on the output of this first. Hold on a sec. There we go, that should be a little bit better. This game has some weird audio problems. So y'all will have to let me know if like the game is too loud or if I'm too loud or stuff like that. Also, another thing. The weather is really bad where I am right now. Like, at my apartment. It's really bad. So if the game gets disconnected or the stream shuts down, y'all will know why. Because it's, hey Akio, how you doing? But yeah, it's pretty bad. So I apologize in advance for that. Anyway, pick up right here. Right, so, the last time we were here, we were getting ready for an attack on a sea fortress that's blocking our route. It's considered to be impenetrable, and our ship is also damaged and isn't moving at full speed, so we have to take it by storm. Otherwise, we'll get blasted apart before we even try to cross. And we also found out that, well, surprise, surprise, the operation on the ground is a failure and most of the attacking forces have been turned back. It's almost like it was a stupid plan to begin with. So we're the last shot. But before we do that, we're going to check out some of the squad stories. Now, I mentioned before, you don't have to do these, but doing the squad stories will unlock the best potential for all of these characters. So you kind of want to do them when they pop up. We've already done a Prayer for the Broken and Gambler's Ruin, Prayer for the Broken and Girl in the Iron Mask. So I think now we're going to try The Price of Skill. See, my text vanished. No, it was there. You said ahoy. And then you're basically America playing the... Basically, yeah. Except the United States does exist in Valkyria Chronicles. It's called the United States of Vinland. And they're staying out of this, surprisingly. Alright, let's see what we got here.
Oh, I messed up another mission. Why can't I do anything right?
Well, if you're going to be a negative Nancy about it, then yeah, it's no wonder.
Great work out there, Leonhardt. You too, Aladdin. You really pulled through today. Just today? Try every day. Besides, seeing those imps shooting at women makes my blood boil.
If you ask me, that mission was a real snorefest. They sent in a prince to do a pauper's work.
I love how the camera is tilted so it's like he's looking down at us. You're not that tall.
Those guys are so skilled. They may be snipers like me, but they're in a league of their own. Oh, how can I be cool like them? What's their secret? Leonhardt, are you doing target practice?
I almost feel like they wanted to call the dude Lionheart, but realized that would...
Explodes Imperials with mind and Ragnite.
Blows up Imperials with mind! My fucking Imperials blows up. Yeah, but I feel... Hey, Andrea. Yeah, I feel like they wanted to call him Lionheart, but they realized that name's kind of taken by a real historical figure, and it doesn't really spell very well, so they just call him Leonhardt.
Oh, Naish. Guess my secret's out. Even I have to train sometimes.
Well, I'm not practicing. I'm just hanging out.
Not very convincing while you're still aiming, Leonhardt.
They're both so talented. Maybe that's why there's such a big skill gap between us.
So, did you need us for something?
Well, yes. You see...
You want to know how we keep cool under fire? Don't you worry about that, my dear. A man's duty is to protect the women around him. Stick with me, and no harm shall befall you.
Hey, in case you forgot, Mr. Misogynist, she's a ranger too. You all passed the ranger course. So it's not like she needs that kind of protection. She's just asking how to be better at her job.
Bird up!
Please. On the battlefield, there's no male or female. Only binary that matters is dead or alive.
Thank you. Thank you. You know, you may be kind of an uppity ass, but you are right about that. On the battlefield, it doesn't matter who you are, where you come from, or what you do. It's, are you alive or are you dead? It's like General Warfield said in StarCraft 2, taking fire, standing shoulder to shoulder as brothers in arms. That's the great equalizer of war.
Besides, Nage, you're a better shot than you think. Back in training, you were one of the better snipers. Maybe even the best.
What? No. That's... Oh, I'm not even close.
Ah, you're pretty cute when you get all flustered.
I guess, but... I can stay calm during training, but in real combat, I get nervous and start messing up.
Oh, by the way, I just remembered. So, y'all probably see it there in the chat, the Nightbot alert for Waifu Cup. Listen, so y'all probably remember Kana Kamui, my good friend who, you know, helped me get the affiliate with Waifu Wares and is also the Vampire Bat VTuber. We had her on a few times and she's a really good friend. Kana has recently decided to take a permanent step away from content creation. And what I want to do is send her off by buying some of her merch. I think it's still available at Waifu Wares, so if you guys want to support me and her, it'd be really great if you would. Go to that link and just find her stuff, just the Kana Kamui stuff, buy it, and if you use my code Zaruk15, you get 15% off at your checkout. And what that does is that it'll split the revenue 3 ways. I'll get part of it, Kana gets part of it, and Waifu Wares gets the rest. And again, as I've said before, Waifu Wares are an independent group. They're a small indie group. They make really good really good stuff like waifu shakers and a bunch of that stuff. And it's not risque or NSFW like Gamer Subs. They're respectful, they're very professional, and it's all independently made. So you're going to get so we streamers get a bigger cut of it. Plus, they said if enough people use that code, they'll make a waifu or husbando cup of me. So if you ever want to get a product with me on it, or a keychain with me on it, that's how we do it. But I also want to support Kana, too. So if you guys can feel it in your heart to give some support to someone who's decided to step away from content creation, please go to that website, find Kana stuff. It's literally Kana. She's the Vampire Bat VTuber. Get some stuff of hers, and then use my code, and that way we can let her know that we do care and that she was really important. So, I appreciate it if you guys would do that.
That's why I want to learn how to be cool. Like you.
If you're here to work on your confidence issues, then go home. The battlefield's no place for that.
Jesus, Leonhardt. Show a little bit more tact.
Oh.
You could have seen a psychologist or joined a sports team. Instead, you went to war. Why's that? If you can't answer that much, you'll never be cool.
Don't take Prince Charming there personally, my dear. He hasn't a clue how to treat a lady.
I mean, to be fair, Aladdin, you're not being very good either.
You look a little down.
I can't stop thinking about what Leonhardt said yesterday.
Oh, you're still hung up on that?
Yeah. It's hard to ignore a guy called Prince Charming.
True, he did finish training at the top of his class. He can talk the talk and walk the walk. But as often as he brags about his natural talent, he had to train day in and day out to get there.
Really?
His parents were so obsessed with having a perfect son, he spent his childhood being worked to the bone. He dropped that tidbit on me while we were practicing, in the middle of his usual born this way boasting.
I had no idea. But now I understand how he got so skilled. Does that mean you have a secret to success too?
100 push-ups, 100 push-ups, 100 sit-ups, and a 10-kilometer run every day.
It's not like I'm hiding it. I've got a rival to beat. I was on track to becoming the Federation's best sniper, but someone blew my high score out of the water.
Are you talking about Deadeye Kai?
Yes, not much of a story to it. Challenged her and lost. Her pride was shattered. Her reputation was ruined. Next time, however, I'll come out on top. Until that day, I'll I'll be practicing around the clock. I even shaved my hair off, so I'll never forget why.
So that's how you keep a cool head. I mean, I always figured you and Leonhardt were just, natural geniuses at anything you try. But now I see that every skill takes hard work to develop.
Something like that? All I know is that I have to bust my hump just to keep from falling behind Deadeye Kai.
Hey, Gunsage, how you doing, bud?
And from what I heard, Prince Charming has his own reasons for working as hard as he does.
You don't say.
Oh, sorry, I got a little carried away there. Time flies when you're talking to a cute girl. If I say any more, I'll invoke the wrath of the prince. And if that happens, it's off with my head.
I wonder, what motivates me?
It's only a war crime if you don't win the war. Yeah, but even then...
I wouldn't lose any sleep over it, my dear. The answer will come to you in due time.
I can't... This is one of the things that annoys me about Aladdin. I can't, there are some parts of him where I keep thinking, I'm like, God, you're a chauvinist pig. But then there's parts of it where I'm like, okay, maybe that's just your personality, maybe you do mean well. But the thing is that he walks back and forth across that line really often.
I sure hope so.
Alright, Top Guns.
We have our next mission.
Squad E will launch an assault on enemy troops marching through the mountains. It looks like the Imperials are heading to a village that's still inhabited by civilians. Oh, you can barely hear the dialogue. Ugh, thought I fixed that. Hang on. Okay, is that better? I've cranked it up. I can't crank it up any more than this. If y'all can't hear the dialogue, y'all have to tell me. Okay, some of y'all say, Akio says they can't hear the dialogue very well. Lich King says they hear it just fine. What about the rest of y'all? Can y'all hear the dialogue okay? Oh, you're on... Yeah, that'll do it. That'll definitely do it. Alright, so I guess it's fine for everyone else then. See, we've sent Marines to protect the townsfolk, so please concentrate on the enemy at hand. Alright. You gotta love, though, how failure is... any allied foot soldier is killed. Oh, okay. So if one Marine bites it... Yeah, got it. Mission info. Keep your cool in the heat of battle by capturing the enemy's base camp. The mission ends in failure if Nij, Leonhardt, or Aladdin die in combat.
All right, you are cleared for deployment.
Oh, I'm still so nervous going into battle. But I have to work my hardest.
Wait, get back here, Leonhardt! That's an order!
Huh? What's going on, sir?
We found Imperial civilians in the town ahead. The moment Leonhardt heard that, he went AWOL.
That's a court-martialing.
He crossed into enemy territory alone? It's too dangerous out there. Please, send me after him, sir.
If she's going, so am I. We'll bring Prince Charming back. I appreciate it. You two have my leave.
Oh, Leonhardt's ass is done when he gets back to base. You've literally disobeyed a direct order and you've disobeyed an order and run off. Your ass is done.
Make way! Know your place.
Well, it's not desertion. He's just defied command and run off on his own. So he's gone. And, you know, he's basically, like they said, he's AWOL, which is a big no-no.
All over it.
Well, we can do both. We can maintain the line with the main force and send out some scouts to get him. Which is what they're doing. They're sending the snipers.
Too easy. Oh, did you fall for me?
That was wonderful. Another job well done. You're being targeted.
Yes, Andrea's correct. Aladdin said he basically shaved his head as a way of, you know, reminding himself that he lost to Kai. So if he beats Kai, he'll stop shaving his head.
Whenever you need it.
They're not going down without a fight.
I got them?
All right.
All over it.
Let's see.
The enemy has begun their counterattack.
Bullseye.
Got him.
Target.
What were the rules during World War II? This is what it seems to be parodying. Yeah, there were a lot of the rules we use today were around during World War II. Like, no shooting medics and a bunch of stuff like that. You joke, Gun Sage, but that's also one of my jokes, is that you could see him from orbit or see him from a far distance because of his shiny bald head. I actually think that's one of his abilities. Hang on. No, I need, like, where is it? There is a thing, like, I can't check it now, but yeah, he is one of his, like, I think one of his bad abilities is, like, shiny, or shiny head.
Can I do this?
Watch out! They're onto you!
Is that the enemy?
The enemy!
Medic! Medic!
Oh, that's too easy.
Can I do this?
That is way too easy. Pow!
Please hit!
Triple kill.
Everyone, take position.
Call the shot.
It's under unit list. Alright, I'll check it in a minute.
Please don't put your lives in needless danger.
Over here. Perfection.
Done and done.
No, it's Aladdin like the Disney character. Let's see, where is it? Yeah, there it is. Shiny head. There it is. His glinting head gives his position away, decreasing his evasion. There it is. And he's got chivalrous. Being near women makes him want to look good, which increases his defense. Self-centered. He expects to be the center of enemy attention, decreasing evasion after taking interception fire. And he's got things like crouching or hiding, increases his attack power. All attack parameters enjoy a boost when shooting when no one else is nearby. And then their attacks can occasionally deal crit damage regardless of where they hit.
Oh, right!
Alright, niche. Let's take out that tank.
I don't know if I can do this.
Damn it! I love how right when you have a perfect shot, it's like, oh, I can't do this, and she just pulls an XCOM and fires off 90 degrees.
Too slow.
This is the reason Leonhardt's over here. He can shoot the fuel canisters and stop the tanks from advancing. Shame his interception fire is trash.
End you.
Alright.
Roll out the red carpet.
You're being targeted.
Shot through the heart. On your knees.
The enemy.
One tank down. Let's keep it moving.
All over it. It's cool. I've got your back.
Let's provide support with the Hoffman.
Bullseye. Oh, did you fall for me?
That was wonderful. Another job well done.
Never have I heard a character be so unapologetically British.
Oh, right.
Alright, Nij. Well, if you can't make a shot like that, at least you can cover us and shoot them from the base.
I'm so sorry.
Please don't apologize to the people you kill. Like the sniper said, be polite, be efficient, and have a plan to kill everyone you meet.
Make way.
Keep firing!
Bang!
On your knees. Know your place.
Saying you're sorry falls under the first standard of be polite.
Damn it. Bullseye.
There you are, Leonhardt.
Oh, Nage, did you just...
God, what the hell? Bitch slapping me like that? Do you even know who my dad is?
Oh, what are you gonna do? Go whine to daddy?
I'll smack you till the blood runs down your legs. What were you thinking running off like that? Don't you ever do that again. Do I make myself clear? Uh-oh. I'm so sorry. Oh, that was way out of line.
Go figure. I suppose you can be assertive when your friends are in danger. You should be proud for expressing yourself. Oh, right. We're not really at leisure to stay and chat. Let's finish up here and be on our merry way.
Hold up, I just realized something. America's staying out. Historically, in the real world, they did the same thing to Japan, blew up Pearl Harbor. There is a Japan in this world, but I think they're just focusing on the European side of the conflict. And yes, it looks like Leonhardt's fake British. Go figure.
Make way.
Shots fired. Find some cover.
On your knees. Charmed.
Target destroyed. Good work.
This one's for the ladies.
Oh my god.
That's cool. I've got your back.
Nah, I'm not cool. Just,
Bang!
Oh, did you
Can I
fall
get
for
a
me?
casualty report?
All over it.
Alright, let's take the base.
It's cool. I've got your back.
all units, watch your surroundings.
The right troopers in the right place can make anything happen.
By the way, Leonhardt, why did did you run off like that?
I'm looking for someone. I was raised by a nanny and her son. They're my family, at least more than Lord and Lady Strauch ever were, but they're Imperial immigrants. So when the war broke out, they were accused of being spies. They fled before the military police could arrest them. I never found out where they went. So when I heard there were civilians here, I thought, just maybe. Looks like I was wrong again, though. But that's fine. I'll find them. I'll find them if I have to fight through the entire Empire.
I get it now. Your secret to being cool is fighting for the ones you love. That's why you practice so hard with Aladdin.
I told you, I don't need practice. I was born this way.
Oh, right, of course. Sorry, Your Highness.
So the context for this game is basically World War II in this universe, and the Empire, the people we're fighting against, are basically what would happen if Germany and Eastern Europe unified. So they are most definitely the bad guys. And the Western Federation, or sorry, the hold on, what's it called? Isn't it called the Atlantic Federation? Yeah, the Atlantic Federation is basically NATO without the United States. So
I think I've learned something through all this. Aladdin and Leonhardt don't have a secret to success. They just make the most out of what they're given. If I have courage and work hard, then I can do the same.
I will not tolerate you going AWOL again. Am I understood, Leonhardt?
Dude, who are you to order me around?
your superior officer, fuckhead! Watch your language! My god! First of all, you will address him as Sir or Captain, not Dude. You can say Dude if you're equal in rank. Otherwise, but you're not. I think you're like a corporal, a sergeant at best. So, no. You will give him the respect he's owed. Second of all, your ass should be getting a court-martial, but he's letting you off with a slap on the wrist.
He's our commander, that's who. And that's Sir, not Dude.
Thank you.
Any other officer would have thrown you in the brig by now. Do you want to get court-martialed?
Thank you!
A prince kneels for no one.
Well, Prince Leonhardt, you can consider yourself stripped of rank, or maybe a demotion would be better, and maybe a week in the brig will cool you off. And, you know, maybe some time in the brig will also get you used to living on your knees. I'm sure the other prisoners would love to get to meet you. Wow, that actually came out a lot darker than I thought. Jesus, okay. Woo, boy, that came out a lot darker than I thought. Regardless, my point is that, yeah, no, he's dodging, like, that's 2 bullets he's dodged. He dodged one with Claude saying, I'm not going to punish you, I'm just going to give you a slap on the wrist, and he's probably going to dodge this one too, or at least he better hope he does.
I'll look after him, sir. Sniper to sniper. Thanks, Aladdin. Keep an eye on him.
For Pete's sake, Claude, can you please get a spine? Just a little bit of one? And at least discipline your soldiers?
Oh, hi there. Excuse me.
I mean, look, if I was in Claude's shoes, I would have been like, look, just don't do that again. But if my soldier then responded by saying to me, who are you to give me orders? And then the whole, I bow to no one, my response would be, first of all, until you can show me your royalty, you're not. Second of all, I'm not asking you to kneel, I'm asking you to follow orders. And 3, it's Sir or Captain. If I like you and you're equal in rank to me, then you can call me Dude. But guess what? I don't like you.
You again. What is it now?
Well, there's something I'd like to tell you.
How could anyone say no when you look so serious? I'm all ears, my dear.
See, I've been working on my confidence issues for a while, but it wasn't until I spent some time with you guys that I realized how much effort you put into things. That's how I finally found my own motivation.
And that is?
Protecting you two, along with the rest of our squad mates. Someone has to keep Leonhardt from going AWOL again. So, I'm gonna work hard to improve my skills. Sorry, I didn't mean to come off so high and mighty, but
I see it now. There, in your eyes. The spirit of royalty.
Oh god, thanks, Gunsage. Thanks for clipping that.
These are your first steps on the road to rule.
Huh?
He just says his little one-liner, then waltzes off. Oh well, I suppose that's Prince Charming's way of rooting for you. You've earned his respect.
Oh, I see.
You know what, Neige? You're pretty cool yourself.
Thank you. I mean, well...
Or maybe you've still got some work to do.
Sorry.
He's actual royalty, so Aladdin has awoken a new potential, hard worker. Leonhardt has awoken a new potential, gratitude. And Neige has gone from timid to signs of change. Alright, next, we'll do one more. Let's see, Alright, Gambler's Ruin.
Read 'em and weep, Jester. You come back anytime you want to lose some more cash.
Well, that's it for this month's salary.
Damn it. Oh, hello, Jester. Out gambling again.
Otacon, what are you doing here? Also, why'd you dye your hair?
I gather it didn't end well, but I suppose that's how it usually turns out for you, doesn't it?
Great, you guys.
A man who gambles himself into crippling debt. I'm not sure I'd call you a sympathetic protagonist.
Works for me. I don't want you to write my biography anyway.
Maybe, if you die in the next battle, you could pay off your debts with the death gratuity from the military. It'd be a nice, strong third act twist. Very poetic, especially if it's non-fiction.
Hey, don't go killing me off in my own story.
Still, you really should repay your debts when you can. Money matters can be deadly serious.
Well, it's kind of hard for him to pay back his debts if his luck is so bad that he keeps losing his money. Though, I would argue that rather than gambling your month's salary, you should be sending most of it back.
Yeah, I'm working on it. One of these days, I'm gonna win big, and then I'll be set for life.
Okay, and how much money are you gonna have left over after you win big when you've paid off all your debts?
You could always build up your savings gradually instead of trying for some grand windfall.
Nah, see? I like to live by a couple little rules. My life's all about less work, more fun.
The archetypal drain on society. You're no protagonist, but you could make an interesting supporting character.
The archetypal drain on society? Jesus, Connor! I mean, you could just call him a parasite, but he's not. He's actually out serving his country. And he's, it's not, well, okay, granted, just because he's serving his country doesn't mean that makes him a good person. He's still in crippling debt, and he's not exactly responsible with his money. But still, I wouldn't call him a parasite.
Connor, do you ever shut up about your stupid book? You know that's why your wife left you.
Ooh! 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 Damn! Alright, we're just gonna go for the throat, aren't we? Alright. To be fair, I think Connor and Teresa deserve it, but maybe not that hard. Good God, man.
She hasn't left me. She's just a little, upset.
Uh-huh. That's what the man who got divorced says. Uh-huh. Sure.
Stop chasing that damn book deal and get a paying job, you deadbeat. I believe that was the gist of it.
I mean, okay, Well, if you're a writer...
She hasn't left me. She's just out for milk.
Okay, well then that brings up another question. Connor, if you're a writer, why aren't you doing, like, you know, freelance stuff? You can write your book on the side, but you can still do freelance work. Like, writing short stories, writing children's books, doing stuff like that. Do freelance work. Or, hell, you're a soldier right now, you could be a war correspondent. Like Joe Galloway. And for those who don't know who Joe Galloway is was the reporter who was embedded with the 101st in Vietnam. That's where the book We Were Soldiers comes from. Joe Galloway was there. Joe Galloway was actually a reporter who picked up a weapon and actually fought with the soldiers because he wasn't going to go in there and be an unarmed burden. So, yeah, why aren't you like a corporate... You could be a correspondent. Yeah, uncovered wars, you know, Frank West.
That's between me and her. How did we get on this subject? The issue here is Jester's debt.
I mean, there's not an issue. It's just you decided to keep poking at it until Jester decided to fire one back.
Yeah, well, it's true. I've been on a losing streak.
Well, there is. Though I'm afraid it's a bit unorthodox.
You serious? Well, hey, let's hear it.
Sure. Just follow me.
I don't like where this is going.
Hey, isn't this your room? I thought you were gonna show me some get-rich-quick scheme.
Quite. That's exactly what we're going to do here.
Oh boy.
So what did you have in mind?
It's simple, really. We just sell off Jester's organs.
Jeez! What the... Do they screen any of these soldiers? Any at all? Because, like... Yeah, they're all psychos. Like, they just let people like this into the Ranger Corps, the most elite unit.
Teresa? You mind,
I thought they were gonna be doing pornography, but organ trafficking? Even better.
Well, if you really want to make easy money, all you have to do is sell an organ or two.
Wait, what?
Fresh human organs fetch a high price at any hospital or research institution.
That is true, but, you know, considering that we can't exactly live 100% efficiently, even then, maybe not that close, without all of our organs, there's a reason why being an organ donor is something that happens when you die. Like, it is a real life thing. That is true. Human organs do fetch a high price at hospitals and research institutions because they're needed. Always. They're always going to be needed. It's why, like, for example, it's why it's a good idea to be an organ donor, because when you die, certain organs can be used to save other people. Some people might need a lung transplant or a heart transplant or things like that. So, otherwise you get put on a waiting list because there's not enough organs. So, she's not wrong, but this is not something you're supposed to be doing when you're alive.
After all, there's still so much research we have to do.
Ooh, what the hell are you talking about?
You know, they had us dissect frogs back in grade school.
Except a frog is nothing like a human being.
That was the first time I ever saw viscera with my own eyes. I'll never forget how beautiful it was.
I don't know what to say to that. I can't joke about that. That is... You know what, actually? I think this could be summed up by a quote from the YouTube personality Wombu when he put it best. That's fucked up. You're fucked up. Yeah, that's fucked up. You're fucked up. And yes, she is an engineer, meaning she has medical training, but... yeah, that's another good response.
I hoped being in the military would give me a chance at a human dissection, but I never dreamed it'd be so soon.
You're an engineer, not a medic. You're not in the medical corps. If you wanted to be a quack doctor, why didn't you join the medical corps? Why are you an engineer?
So, Jester, if you don't mind, may I have the honors? You do have 2 kidneys after all. You can spare one, can't you?
I mean, she's not wrong about that either. The kidney is usually something that you can live with just one kidney, but normally you only give up your kidney if you're transplanting it to, to another person, usually someone in your family. Because unlike a lot of other organs, kidneys don't really work well with someone else's unless it's a match. So, you're probably not going to get as much money for a kidney. Not to mention, it's a war, he kind of needs it.
Like hell I can. You're not getting anywhere near me, alright? I'm still using all my organs.
Connor, would you bring Jester to the bed over there? And get the restraints on him, just in case.
Connor, can you believe this? She's nuts! Connor?
Teresa? I just have one crucial objection, I'm afraid.
Yeah, go on, tell her.
Why not take out both kidneys instead of just one?
Because he'll die! Okay, he's not a doctor. He doesn't know. And I'm sure at this point he's just they're both fucking with him. But still, I hope you're not that stupid.
Routine procedure becomes a brutal murder. The demon doctor of Claude's squad. Talk about a thriller.
You gotta be kidding me!
I take exception to that, Connor. Dissection is certainly not murder. There's a fairly clear distinction, I think.
Yeah! Dissection means that the subject is dead! What you're talking about while he's alive is surgery. You're basically becoming a chop shop, which is not good. Also, you would get probably fucking shot by the military police for it. Again, I hope you two are fucking with him. I really hope y'all are messing with him.
That's not the problem here! Connor, what the hell's wrong with you?
I'm a writer, my friend, and a good writer has to be willing to sacrifice anything for their work.
Including your marriage, apparently.
Is everyone in this squad out of their goddamn minds?
Yes! Has it taken you that long to figure that out? Yes! We've been joking about it. Everyone in this squad is weird.
I dunno, Zaruk. Don't you ever wanna see what's going on inside you? Get on the table. Let's see what's in the tummy.
You try and touch me, I will break every bone in your body. Yeah, also, Akio makes a good point. If nothing gets in the way of a story, Connor, then you can donate your organs.
I gotta get out of here. You two are gonna kill me.
Jester, where are you?
Well, that's not good. He's heading right into the combat zone. We should probably go after him.
The roguish patient.
Now then, I believe Jester went running off in this direction.
He ran so hard he went off base. Squad D should be patrolling the area, but they haven't seen him anywhere. I can already tell this is going to make for exquisite writing material. Prevent the Imperial advance by defeating all enemies. The story of Connor, Teresa, and Jester will end if any of them die, or if an enemy unit reaches their objective first.
Now, let's be off. Here starts the greatest story yet to be told.
Damn it! Teresa and Connor are still after me. I've gotta get out of here.
Come on. Hang in there.
Wait, isn't that... You guys are from Squad D, right? Did you get shot?
The imps found our hiding spot. I guess we just got unlucky.
Hey, that's the guy I was playing earlier today. Guess you used up all your luck in the game, huh?
Looks that way.
This place is swarming with Imperials. They're closing in. We might not make it out of this.
What? Oh, come on! Now? I've already got a couple of psychos after me!
Ah, don't worry about me. Leave me behind and go regroup with the others.
Don't talk like that.
Oh, fine, I'll handle it. I'll try and get their attention. If they focus on me, you guys can get out of here.
You're gonna save us? Even after you lost everything to me?
It doesn't matter, just go.
He's right, you know. You should get moving while you have the chance. We'll take it from here.
Ah!
You guys. Thanks, I owe you.
Damn it! They've already caught up.
Oh, don't give me that look. Let's call a truce for now so we can take care of these Imperials.
You would have sacrificed yourself to save him? Why, Jester, I didn't know you had it in you. I suppose that's why everyone likes him. Even though he's mostly a scruffy, irresponsible loser.
Who's scruffy looking?
Yeah, whatever.
That's the battlefield for you. Characters and stories everywhere you look. Now, here they come.
That's a Han Solo line. Han Solo gives the whole, when Princess Leia calls him a scruffy looking nerf herder, he looks at her like, who's scruffy looking?
What? I have to work? Found him.
Keep firing!
Found him. Freedom and wheat. My lucky day. Enemies over there.
They're good.
I just shot a dude. My lucky day. Yeah, laugh it up, fuzzball.
Anyone injured? Well, a candy with a scalpel. Here.
You know, maybe it's just me, but if one of your attributes, your potentials, is you're clumsy, I don't believe you when you say you're good with a scalpel.
Don't give them any room to breathe.
There.
What? I have to work?
Eat this!
There we go. Back in action.
Wow, that's a nice ability.
They're good.
Found him.
They're in range.
Found him. Guess I'm up.
They're in range.
Yeah, yeet!
There we go.
Catch this!
Moving out.
Excuse me, sir, you should probably be paying attention.
Here. Got him.
I see. They're...
Down.
Whoa, crap!
Freedom and wheat. What? I have to work?
Excuse me, sir. I'm gonna need you to stand your ass up. You can't hide there.
Bingo!
Now, for those wondering why that didn't do anything, it's because the man's he's an anti-tank trooper. He's a Lancer. Lancers have blast armor, which makes them extremely resistant to blast attacks. So, I'm gonna shoot him instead. Bye-bye. Yeah, here, you drop this.
My lucky day.
All allies have been taken out.
Oh no, it's like ASDF movie. Here, hold this. Throws grenade at him. Thanks.
Medic! Medic!
Guess I'm up.
Ah.
Moving out.
Eat this!
There.
You're wasting your ammo!
As long as it's not fatal.
I love her. That's her justification to resist interception fire. Hey, I can take a hit as long as it's not fatal.
This is the end. Got him.
This position isn't safe. We need to retreat.
Moving out.
Die.
Well, I'm handy with the scalpel.
You better not miss this.
Here.
I was about to say, he's literally 5 feet in front of you.
I've done it.
This ain't XCOM. You shouldn't, like, jerk your rifle to the right and fire off into the wild blue yonder.
Let them struggle all they want.
Alright, we're gonna have to go back to where we were, because we're missing a few of them. Yeah, that's what I was referencing, Lich King. I think these are the last ones, though. Connor can drop a mortar on that engineer who showed himself, but as for this guy over here, we'll have to send the scouts after him. Yeah, it is a cool little effect that it says shuffle, shuffle, shuffle to show that someone's running.
Right, right. You let your guard down.
That guy's probably got a... Well, if he wasn't dead, it probably would have shattered a bunch of his bones, because a mortar blast that close would have fucked him up. Moving on.
Enemy spotted.
There you are.
Reinforcements!
Oh, I'm sorry. You really think you can hide? Catch this.
What are their numbers?
Hey, look, Akio, if I could find a way to play Valkyria Chronicles 2 and 3, I would. But, well, 2 was only on the PSP. That's its first problem. And the third one wasn't even released in the West.
Guess I'm up. Catch me if you can.
Damn it, we're hit!
Oh, there's a fan translation. That would help.
They got me marked! Engaging!
And here's the thing, if we were going to do Valkyria Chronicles 2, I wouldn't be playing the first game, because here's the thing, I've beaten the first game, and unfortunately, I really don't want to go back to it. It's one of those things where, like, I recognize that it's a good game, but compared to what you get in Valkyria Chronicles 4, yeah, I don't want to go back.
There we go.
What? Where's the last one? There's still more? Good grief, how many more are there? I thought we took everyone out. Good grief.
Lady Luck's on our side. Pretty girl makes everything better.
Ugh, I hate this kind of stuff.
Any room to breathe.
Of course. Of course. That's where he's hiding. Well, that was stupid. He should have gone down the ladder.
Guess I'm up.
See, if you'd gone down the ladder, you would have had a chance, but you didn't, so now I'm gonna shoot you.
Freedom and freedom.
There we go. Why are you running? Why are you running?
Alright. That ought to be the last of them.
Marvelous. Now, where were we?
Dissection, I believe. Whenever you're ready, I have my notebook and pen.
Ugh, damn it. I forgot I was running away from them.
You know, they'll probably leave you alone if you just say, I don't want to do this. You're right. I need to get better.
Damn it. I thought I'd be safe once the imps were coming. No. Oh, I messed up my leg somewhere back there. Can't run.
We have you now, Jester.
It's a noble sacrifice you're making, my friend. I'll make sure to give it the drama it deserves.
Now, let the operation begin.
I regret everything.
Gotcha.
What?
Huh?
I was kidding, Jester. Relax. Did you really think I was going to dissect you? No, I'm afraid you've been pranked.
Pranked?
The idea was simply to teach you a lesson.
Are you serious?
Really? Well, that's a shame.
Oh, you were all set to kill me, huh?
Anyway, I'd better see to that leg. Would you mind showing me the wound?
Whoa. What the? The pain's just gone. How'd you do that? You know, you make a pretty good doctor when you're not raving like a total lunatic. No, you go chasing after me, talking about ripping my guts out.
The idea was to show you what might happen if you don't attend to your debts. I thought it might give you some perspective. Show you one of the possible endings to this story. Speaking of which, Connor, I think it might be best not to write about this little adventure.
Oh, that's fine. I've actually come up with a more interesting hook while watching you work, Teresa. I'd like to learn the stories of all the women in our squad and put them in an anthology. What do you think? They're all so inspiring. I'll have to do some research. First, I'll set up recording devices all across camp and...
No, 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 stop, stop, stop. Nein, niet, cease, no. Just, let me say it in Japanese. No. Just, no. Just, right there. You had it, you had it, you had it, and then you walked into creepy territory. Actually, no, you ran into creepy territory. Like, the idea of, yeah, getting an anthology of all the female members of the squad and doing research, that's a good idea. Talking to them, interviewing them, that's a good idea. And then you decided to get disturbing and creepy. Yeah, no, yeah, nine, non, stop!
And how would your wife feel about this particular story?
I mean, Guess that depends on his wife. I mean, if he was just writing about squad mates, then, like, I don't know.
Here's another idea. Let's never speak of that again.
The missus has you on a tight leash, huh?
Ah, I see.
Oh, by all means, let's hear the gambling addict criticize my life choices.
In any case, Jester, I'd like you to take your debts more seriously from now on. But, well, if you want the quicker solution, I've always got my scalpel handy.
And I'm always on hand if you need an operating assistant.
All right, fine, I'm on it. I'll pay everything back. As long as you nutjobs stay away from my kidneys. Whew. Talk about high stakes.
Okay, so I love how their wait a minute. Hold on. Go back. Go to headquarters. I want to show y'all what their potentials are. Hang on.
Okay.
So if y'all didn't catch that, his new potential is reformed. So with a question mark. So that's pretty good. Teresa's is creepy doctor. Her AP increases when she heals an ally. And then for... where is it? Oh, I guess Connor's actually active. Yeah, he is. Chasing inspiration. When he defeats an enemy, he has a chance to be able to take another action.
There.
Check R&D real quick.
Oh, hey.
Yeah, everything's already maxed out. I always go down the brown rifle line, and then I come back and do everything else. Basically, just pick the weapon you like, fully upgrade it, and then go back for everything else. Yeah, I think we're good. I mean, it basically is a Band-Aid solution.
Guess I'm alone. Well...
Alright, no orders right now. Don't really have a lot of experience to go to the training field, so we'll come back later. Back to the book. It will be done.
So that's the Marine base we're going after. The fog hasn't rolled in yet, but...
Shouldn't be long now.
Oh, look! From the north!
Wind talk comes through for us again.
Okay, everyone ready? Let's go.
Wait! Claude!
Miles.
Are you really going through with this? This plan is completely insane! It's suicide!
Are you that scared of death?
I'm a soldier, Claude. I'm not afraid to die if I have...
I am. Huh? I'm scared. Not just for myself. I'm always afraid that my friends are gonna get hurt or killed.
Then why are you...
Because I'm not alone. I'd be too afraid to do it alone. But if I've got everyone behind me, I know we can do it. Reminding myself that we're all in this together gives me the strength to do the impossible. Isn't that how we made it through all our battles? Claude, time to go.
And that is how you know Claude is a good leader. Real leadership is not something people search for. It's not something they seek out. Real leaders have leadership thrust upon them. The people who go out of their way to strive to be leaders, to find it, to grasp it by chasing ambition, they're never going to be good leaders. True, you have to have some ambition, but the people who basically are chosen to be leaders and the first thing out of their mouth is, why me? I can't do this, then they're going to make good leaders. Because it's always the people who doubt themselves and realize that they're never good enough on their own. They have to surround themselves with people who can make them better. There's this piece of advice I remember reading somewhere. I wish I could remember who posted it. But it basically, to paraphrase, it basically said, surround yourself with people who are better than you in every way. Better than you in certain things that you're not good at. Because they will make you better. Rather than surrounding yourself with people who are your equals or lesser than you don't learn anything from them. Surround yourself with people who are better than you in ways where you lack, and they will lift you up and make you stronger. And therefore you will make others stronger as well. Surrounding yourselves with people below you just becomes an echo chamber, where all those people do is jaw and tell you everything you want to hear. They become little yes men and yes women, and that solves nothing. Surrounding yourself with people who you're equal to is great, but you're basically stuck in your rut at that point. No one is going to be able to improve because everyone's equal. You've got to surround yourself with people who know more than you, can do more than you, are more successful than you, because you'll learn from them and they'll help build you up. And you can lift them up in areas that they're weak. That's how I see it anyway. I've seen too many people fall into this trap of when they get surrounded by... Hold on. Sorry, let me just turn this down for a second, because I need to be honest about this and I need to be able to think. Here's the thing. I've seen too many people become some kind of leader or some kind of force that people gravitate toward or surround and want to get close to. And the problem is there are people who are in that situation who quickly show that they are not leader material. They look down on all the people around them, see them as nothing more as a means to an end or a way to benefit themselves. Or they surround themselves with the people who only tell them what they want to hear and disregard everyone else. Because if you live in an echo chamber, how could you ever be wrong if you have everyone telling you you're right? I don't want that. Hell, that scares me. And a lot of the people that I know who have fallen into that trap are still successful people, radically successful. But I don't want that. Hell, if I'm ever turning out like that, or if I ever start falling down that path, I want y'all to tell me. I want you to tell me, Zaruk, get your head on straight. You're talking like an ass. Tell me. And that's why this community's different. That's what makes this community, in my opinion, the best damn community on Twitch. Because we hold ourselves accountable. We know where our weaknesses are, and we know that we're not going to let each other fall into that trap. So, and it's not just in this community, it's in life too. I know and I believe that everyone who's part of this community knows to hold themselves to a higher standard and to also hold each other accountable, because we would want the same done to us. I don't want to be part of a community or a gathering or anything like that where mishandling of leadership, mishandling of responsibility, mishandling of power is rewarded. I don't want that. I don't want to see people get put up on pedestals and once they're up there just show that they're not the type of person you want to be with. I can't do that. I've seen it happen too many times to too many people. And I firmly believe that as high as those people may go in success, as successful as they might be, as much money as they might get, as many people that they might get surrounding them, they'll never be happy. Ever. Because, yes, that's exactly what I want, Andrea. Because here's the scary thing. In the end, the echo chamber will become a parasocial relationship, where the echo chamber think that because they're little yes men and yes women, that they get to have your attention, that they deserve all your attention all the time. Because if they're going to be undyingly loyal, then you should, then they should get a reward of some kind. And that's terrifying to imagine, that your life becomes dictated by the people who build you up like that. That's terrifying. And for the other side of the coin, there's the people who just look down on everyone who supported them or got them up to a position. And that's even worse, because you'll never have a connection with anyone. Even if you don't see it then, I've watched as people have looked down on so many other people that once they get even higher up in things, it literally changes them. It warps their perception to the point that they believe it's their right to look down on people. And then one day, when that little ivory pillar collapses and they fall, there's no one to help them up because they looked down on and stepped on and basically viewed everyone as an annoyance. So there's no one there to help them. So, yeah. And unfortunately, you see a lot. I've seen a lot of this also in the VTuber community. I'm not going to name names. If you've been around me since the beginning, you already know who those people are. You know. But I'm not naming names. Still, I'm not going to wish harm or misfortune on any of them, but I have a feeling that it'll come knocking sooner than they think. So that's why I hold myself to a higher standard. When I fuck up, I want you guys to know it, and I want you to hold me accountable. If I do something stupid, I want you to let me know. So, yeah. Because I trust you guys. And I know you guys, I've had so many people tell me in and off stream that I'm such a supportive voice for them, that I make them feel comfortable, I make them feel happy, I make them feel welcome, I put them at ease. I don't see it. If that's how you guys feel, great. I honestly just think I'm doing the normal average thing. I'm no hero. But I do believe that that the community we've made for ourselves is one where people don't have to worry about those kind of negative things I've described, because we actually hold ourselves accountable and we don't want to do that kind of stuff. So, like ignoring your watchers as an example, that's never going to happen. Ever. That's never going to happen, Akio, because everyone who shows up to my stream is important. If the numbers ever get so large that I can't keep track anymore, I'm personally going to thank and make sure that people are pointed out and thanked for what they've done. My biggest fear, personally, is that I'll get to the point where, I doubt this will happen, but if it does happen, it's still a fear of mine, that I'll get to the point where everyone just becomes a name. And I forget what they've done for the community or how long they've been in it. I don't want that to happen. So that's why I'm kind of glad I have the gradual growth that I've been getting. Would it be nice to have 2,000 followers? Like almost double my follower count and God knows what else? Sure, that'd be great. But it would feel kind of hollow because I would feel like I hadn't earned it, you know? Yeah, and besides, Andrea's right, the whole people never leaving behind their high school habits. Yeah, thing is though, I was a nerd in high school, and I was surrounded by nerds, and we didn't really have to worry about that high school drama. So, it's one of the nice things about being a nerd, you know? There we go. Alright, sorry about that. Enough ranting and raving and fear-mongering.
We have our next mission.
Also, fun fact, someone at my little brother's wedding said I should have gone into public speaking. Amina even says she believes that I already am. She's told me, she's like, you already do public speaking. It's called streaming. But, so, yeah. And here's the thing, the reason I'm not in public speaking is because I can't turn off that motivational speech. I can't turn that off and on whenever I want to. It just happens. And it's never really motivational. It's just Zaruk speaking his mind and being honest about it. And sometimes honesty hurts. Sometimes people don't want to hear it. Anyway, our target is the fort's artillery. Captain Wallace, you'll be leading the drop team in via hot air balloon. You won't be at liberty to set up camp, so choose your teammates judiciously. I suggest you take lancers with you. They'll make short work of the cannons. Meanwhile, the Centurion will continue advancing at a steady pace. That's why it's vital you destroy their artillery before the Centurion is in range. Once that's done, the drop team will have to escape the fort as quickly as possible. We'll send in an extraction team to help. Lieutenant Victor will lead the extraction team, so she cannot join the drop team. Great. Because the thing is, I wanted... Well, actually, no. If Claude's with us, he can do it. Because Minerva's ability as a scout and to command means she can pull the Lancers along with her so we can cover a lot more movement. But if she can't come, then we'll have to rely on Claude to do it. Alright, so we can only bring 7 troops. Alright, so the command squad, of course. Let's see, who else can we bring? We do need to bring, we do need to bring along some some Lancers, so...
Here? Got it.
Stay calm and focused.
Yes, sir.
Actually, no, let's bring another scout. So we can cover some ground.
Indeed.
We realize how dangerous this mission will be, so I wish you and your squad the best of luck.
Take out the cannons before they can open fire on the Centurion. Let's go, everyone! This is an order!
I shall give you Jeff Bezos money ye.
Safe landing.
I shall give you Jeff Bezos money ye.
Thank you, Josiah. Thanks very much for the 21 months. And no, I did it. I did bring in extra gunners. Normally, I would only bring 1 Lancer. I brought 2.
Damn it. I think I broke my ass.
Your ass is a muscle. The only thing you could have possibly broken is your coccyx or your Cossacks, which is literally which is your tailbone.
We got a lot more spread out than we planned. Probably thanks to the fog.
Nah, that's how airborne operations work.
Not what I'd call a running start.
Well, this was our first paradrop in actual combat. I figured it wouldn't go perfectly. But we can use this to our advantage. We can act as decoys for each other and confuse the enemy. Head to the artillery and pick your route carefully. This fog really is dense. If I move carefully, I might be able to sneak in closer.
Heavy fog. A thick, heavy fog is reducing visibility in the lower levels of the fortress. Your field of vision is limited inside the fog, and outside, it's blocked off completely. Use the fog to stay hidden, but be careful not to stumble upon an enemy. We got 2 turns to take out that artillery. Looks like Raz and Kygel dropped closest, so we'll make use of that. What else we got? Claude's over here on one of the elevated positions. Kai's also over here. Let's see. Jimmy's nearby, and then poor Riley got dropped up on the high point, as did Odin. So, yeah, this is going to be kind of rough.
The darkness within.
There's someone up there?
They're here!
Yeah, there is someone up there.
I can hear your teeth chattering. A hot drink would really help.
You fool.
Damn it.
Leave it to me.
Oh! Sorry, sir.
We'll provide...
It's a learning experience.
Please hit.
Too easy.
Got him.
Target acquired.
Target destroyed. Good work.
There is a bridge that we need to capture the midpoint, capture that point on. My guess is, though, it's going to be flooded with defenses, which is duh.
The darkness within.
Yeah, that too.
The enemy has begun their counterattack.
Ooh, that was close. All right, Odin, hit your shot. There we go. Nice shot, man.
Oblivion calls.
Target
All right, Captain Edgelord, don't get
Keep
too
up the good
greedy.
work.
Yes, I can call in support. Speaking of which... Actually, wait. Let's see if there's anything else out there before I start calling in artillery. We only get to use that, like, once.
I can do this. I will see this through. Enemy spotted. Let's take him out.
Target the enemy ship. Keep firing!
Hi, Fountain. Oh, and thank you. We're close to a hype train now. If someone gifts subs or gifts bits in the next 30 seconds, we'll get a hype train going. Thank y'all very much. Means a lot. Y'all are awesome. Let's see. So yeah, bits or subs in the next 20, well now it's 15 seconds, oh well. Let's see. So now we can call in an artillery strike. Always wanted to do this again. It's always cool. Fire the bombardment!
Come in, Centurion. Requesting fire support. Sending coordinates now.
No, George is on. He,
Fire direction center.
it's, I don't know what the problem is. Yeah, oh, well, they're not dead. Probably because they were in cover. I'm more surprised that their cover survived that.
I got this.
Hang on a minute. Surprise, Imperial scum!
Eat lead.
If we can't get past this...
Okay, then.
Oh yeah, they're elites.
Don't let your guards
They're in range.
Ha, your bullets mean nothing.
Let's move.
Your bullets mean nothing.
You're being targeted.
Don't let your guards down.
We need another one.
Okay, then.
The enemy
Put another
has
round
begun
in it.
their counterattack.
Nothing beats experience. How's this?
Gun destroyed.
Still just a rookie.
That was wonderful. Another job well done.
Alright, we should probably get everyone moving now. We need to cross that bridge.
Now advancing.
Or at least make progress toward crossing that bridge.
So hungry.
For Pete's sake, Kai, why didn't you eat before the mission?
Too easy.
All allies have been taken
Oh,
out.
actually, yes, there is, Akio. In the, in Valkyria Chronicles 1, we actually see cutscene footage and, footage in-game of Lancers lowering their shoulder with the shield on it toward the enemy when they fire their rockets. It's to basically prevent a lot of the smoke from hitting him and to absorb the impact of the rocket launch. It's also a good shield if they need to set up and fire while people are shooting at them.
Here comes the pain.
Incoming.
I'm gonna burn you now.
Eat lead. Ha, easy.
She did eat. It was all bread. Well, no wonder she's out of energy then.
Base is mine.
They've taken our base.
So, fun fact for those who don't know, Bread and other carbohydrates give quick energy. They're basically not if you need to like go be, you know, they give a lot of energy, but it doesn't last long. It your body, like, here's how it was told to me. The three things that come from that you focus on when it comes to food: carbohydrates, fats, and proteins. Imagine that your body is like a fire and you throw things into the fire. Carbohydrates burn like straw. They burn fast. Now, granted, you get a lot of energy out of them, but they don't last long. So they're meant for quick bursts of energy. Meanwhile, you've got things like, which is why if you eat a lot of carbs, you feel like, if you're doing a lot of stuff, you feel like you burn out really quick. You don't really have that long-term energy, and you feel hungry all the time. With fats, it's like burning wood. Again, it lasts a pretty good time, but again, you know, you don't want to have too much of them because they're fats, but also it burns like wood. So, you know, it will eventually go away. Proteins burn like bricks. That being, it takes forever for them to burn and forever for them to go away. So if you don't want to feel hungry, you eat proteins because they actually break down slower and slowly release their energy. Things like legumes or, or lean meats, they last longer, which is why when people are dieting or wanting to lose weight, it's why people tell you, hey, back off on the carbs a bit and rely on lean protein. You won't be hungry as often, and you actually eat less calories that way. No, legumes, not wagyus. Legumes. They're beans. Alright, let's see. We gotta get up the bridge and get to the medium, to this elevation so we can start making our way toward the bridge.
I can do this. Enemy spotted. Let's take him out.
Oh god, I hate this layout. Yes, going on an all-green diet helps too. Yes. But here's the thing, at the end of the day, if you want to lose weight, just, first of all, try to track what you eat. Because here's the thing, your average person only needs about 1,300 calories a day. Your average person needs between 1,300 and 1,500 a day, and that's actually a lot. It is. It's a lot more than you think. But you got to be eating the right stuff. So, yes, protein poisoning is a thing, but that's if you, like, only eat protein. You got to eat everything else.
Reporting. Federation troops have infiltrated the fort, sir.
Oh yeah, infiltrated the fort and killed a bunch of people.
Impossible. How did they get in? Assemble the defense team. Eliminate all enemies inside.
What? Sir, the siren's too loud. I can't hear you.
They know we're here. Watch out for enemy counterattacks. Keep moving to the artillery.
I was warned against eating rice. Rice is not a bad thing. Rice is actually a good carb. Rice is actually a slow energy release carb. Now, granted, you shouldn't eat a lot of it, but like if you want to have like most of your carbs for the day be rice at dinner or rice at breakfast, that's fine. How do you think, Asian countries and everything do it? Rice is a big thing there. And yes, we can summon more troops with the captured points, but we got to get there first. Plus, they're counterattacking across the bridge, which is going to slow us down if we don't make some progress across it. What's worse is that because of the fog on the bridge, it's going to be harder to see. Wait, what? How? Okay. That makes our job a little more complicated. But alright, Raz?
Let's do this! Leave this one to me!
You guys aren't very bright, are you?
Eat lead!
There we go.
That was wonderful.
Whoop! They're dropping artillery on us.
They're firing on us!
Yeah, I saw the big metal door.
Cold weather warfare is a...
We need to get our lancers moving. Wait. Come on. There we go.
Old soldiers die hard. Nice shot.
I only did that because I didn't want him taking the base behind our back and spawning more dudes behind us.
Okay then.
You actually did it? Yeah, of course I did. You get close enough, it doesn't matter how bad your accuracy is, you'll hit something eventually. You meme lord, you actually did it. And yeah, he wouldn't have had a head anymore at that point.
Let's go, everyone.
Alright. Kai?
Come with me.
Something's not right.
Come with me.
Let's see what you can do.
Let's move.
The fortress is still on high alert.
Man, I can't see shit.
Commencing attack.
But we need to get across the bridge, so...
There's one over there.
Oh, hi! Hi, how are you?
Can I get a casualty report?
Have you checked the update to Dark Tide? No! Has something changed? Alright, what's changed? Something good, I hope. There's probably some fan art of Valkyria Chronicles, Akio, but probably not a lot. And I agree, there should be more of it, but, you know, it's just one of those niche titles.
Can't see a thing.
A double barrel shot. Oh, nice, finally. Alright.
That's our captain. Calm in the face of chaos.
Oh no, I'm sure Claude's panicking on the inside.
Too easy.
Nice.
I see.
Here comes the pain.
Yeah. Claude internally. Ah! He's probably screaming his lungs out in his own head. Just the whole thing of, this is, my god, this was a stupid idea. Why did I think this is a good idea? Oh my god, we're all gonna die. Though, probably another part of it is also, like, any soldier will tell you that the panic comes later. So probably what will happen is after the mission, he'll go back to his room and then scream into his pillow, realizing how close that all was. It's like that bit of Caiaphas Cain. I should be dead! That.
Commencing attack. I will see this through. Enemy sighted.
Hello, sir. Yeah, I was around for the skill tree update. I know about it.
On to the next.
Yeah, and Akio, that Kai figurine is actually really good. It's her in her winter outfit, I think. Her winter camo. It's a really good figure. And it's not, you know, it's not one of those figures where it's all, all, like, fan service. She actually does look good. Alright. You guys are in my way. I need you to not be in my way. Unfortunately, you can't just call in a blind shot. You actually have to call it in where the enemy is. So, come in, Centurion. Requesting artillery strike at these coordinates. Hang on. Fire mission GRP. Let's see. Fire mission GRP. Grid 3. Let's see. Grid 6. 3. Over.
Come in, Centurion. Requesting fire support. Sending coordinates now.
Acknowledge. Hailing fire direction center. Open fire!
Well, I got that guy! And the Grenadier. Nice. So all they've got is a scout up there now. Good. That's going to make our job a lot easier.
The darkness within.
Yeah, Odin, about all that.
What's happening?
Incoming!
Help!
They're in range.
Sorry, man. I got to get up right in your face.
God strike!
There we go.
All allies have been taken out.
All right, up and over.
The enemy has...
They're here!
Now, if I recall correctly from when I played the game, there should be an ace unit around here somewhere.
Report your status.
I don't remember where, but there is an ace hiding somewhere.
Please respond.
I mean, they are, but that's so cool, Andrea. Just supercharging a tank round into an artillery round.
Enemy artillery. Silence, sir. We've passed the first checkpoint right on time.
They managed to pull it off. All that's left is the last gate. Captain Wallace, we're all counting on you.
Excuse me. I'm using this cover spot. Piss off. More reinforcements.
So this is...
Alright, we'll check the fog down here. Again, if I'm wrong, then I'm not going to worry about it too much. You just...
They're here!
Grow a spine, pansy!
Brian looks rather nervous.
And the main thing is that you basically just get a medal for killing all the enemy aces. You get their equipment too, but by late game, your equipment's going to be better than theirs, so...
Let's go, everyone. Come with me.
Let's see what you can do.
Come with me.
I got your back.
So hungry.
I'll be praying for your safe return.
God, I can't see anything. I can't tell where his head is, so... No, I'm not risking that.
Here I go.
Sorry, Claude. Actually, wait, no, that might kill him. that might actually kill him.
What's the situation?
Or would it? Alright, yeah, screw it. Fire!
Too easy.
Okay, good, he hit the ground. Good. It's like literally he sensed a disturbance in the force and hit the ground just in time. Something doesn't feel right. Something doesn't feel right. I should probably get on the ground. Alright. There's our targets. We gotta get the Lancers forward.
I got this.
Raz, clear us a path.
This won't even be a challenge.
I got this.
Going up.
The enemy has begun their counterattack.
Bring it on! Die!
Target eliminated.
Ah, crap. They got tanks. Well, that's going to make the direct option a little bit more difficult. And we got to do it in 3 turns. I'm trying to think. And if one of y'all is going to say, you should have saved the artillery for the tanks, it won't work. The artillery is good at clearing away people, but it doesn't work on tanks very well. That said, I have an idea.
Let's all get a drink after this.
If we live. Basically, yeah, Andrea. I want to get both. Now, I do want to move Claude up, but I don't want to risk it right now because next turn Claude can use the command star and grab both of the Lancers and move them forward at a scout's movement, which will be a godsend. So right now, who's my favorite squad member? Probably Kai and Claude.
Moving out.
I like Raz, but Raz just kind of rubs me the wrong way from time to time. Kai's got an interesting backstory for what she does, and I'm a sniper in most games. And Claude's just an all-around good dude. It's kind of hard not to like him.
Now advancing.
Alright, that's all I can do. We will... Actually, let me think. Yeah, we'll wait now. We'll save those 2 stars. Raz, hit the dirt, dude. Damn, he might actually die. I was trusting him to hit the dirt. Uh-oh. Okay, so you'll hit the dirt when a mortar's coming at you, but not when the tanks are taking pot shots at you. Good, you learned your lesson that time. They're gonna take that camp because we don't have anyone guarding it. That's fine. Akio might be calling them gunners because that's actually a subclass you can get in Valkyria Chronicles 2. Shock troopers can become gunners. Gunners are basically, they're shock troopers, but instead of carrying SMGs, they carry fucking LMGs and then later HMGs. Because they can. Alright, this is an order.
This is an order. Focus on the enemy tanks. We're gonna take them down. Let's go, everyone. I will see this through.
Grab the Lancers.
Let's go.
Something's
Let's go.
Let's see what you can do.
From our location.
Up the ladder we go.
There they are.
They're firing on us. Incoming.
Alright, let's kill some tanks.
What could go wrong?
Calm down. We need suppressive fire.
Put one right in the treads.
Fire!
Alright, Kygel, form up and do it again. Take it out.
Kygel, we'll do it together.
And this is why it's good to have 2 Lancers together, because if you can fire twice as many rockets, it makes the job that much easier.
Let's all get a drink after this.
Fire!
Too slow.
Jimmy, I gotcha.
You're being targeted.
Yeah, I know they removed tread HP, but the assault tanks look like T-34s, and considering that thing we were firing at an angled piece of armor, that's why I said put it in the treads, because at least then we would do some damage. Firing an angled like sloped and angled armor, firing at sloped armor like that at an angle means we wouldn't hit anything, we wouldn't do any damage. There we go. Alright, they're both out of ammo, so we gotta wait. I don't have any engineers on hand right now. I mean, we could rush up an engineer, but they wouldn't get there. Well, maybe they would. Hang on.
This is an order. Requesting reinforcements. I need them sortied now.
Would a real tank disintegrate like that? Would a real tank disintegrate? No. But it is common for a tank to blow up, like blow its top. The T-55, which is a Soviet tank, like T-55s, T-65s, and T-72s are known for, like, because of the way they store their ammunition, they're basically what's called the Russian space program. You hit them in just the right spot, all their ammunition detonates and fires the turret of the tank off like a rocket. Granted, all the people inside basically cooked to death, but hey,
Leave it to me.
you know, I didn't design that tank, so I don't care.
Looks like they're not used to snowy terrain.
Here comes the pain.
They've got you in their sights.
Cook 'em, Raz.
Eat lead. I'm invincible. Damn it.
Raz just says, I don't care about damage.
Leave it to me. I think I can make that. Let's tear it apart.
And yes, Akio, the Russian tanks have an auto-loader system, which means the turret, the gun automatically loads shells into it, but because of that, the tank has to be designed in a weird way to how the ammunition is stored, which means throughout history, and even today, when Russian tanks get hit in just the right spot, they basically become part of the Russian space program and blow their turrets up into the air.
At this rate.
Don't worry, we'll get it. Relax.
Let's go, everyone. Let's go.
It's not right.
Let's go.
Let's see what you can do.
Keep an eye on the enemy's movement.
Enemy spotted. Let's take him out. I can barely see straight.
The fortress. Follow my lead. Don't let your gun. Nothing beats experience. How's this?
Michael, we'll do it together.
There's one over there.
The enemy artillery
We've done it. Claude, you've done it. You've done a fine job, Mr. Wallace. Just as I knew you would.
You think your ship going on would be good on actual... It's a land ship. It's not meant to go on water.
It's our turn now. Storm the fortress and rescue the infiltration team.
You're all insane. This whole operation is insane. The only reason the infiltration worked was because we got lucky.
Oh my god, if you want a bitch, then sit in the Hoffen and don't show up.
If you'd rather hide here and tell yourself that, you're welcome to stay.
Thank you. Oh god, I actually agreed with Minerva. Oh god, the world is coming to an end.
But whatever your choice, make it one you won't regret. There's only one question you need to ask yourself. Decide what's important to you, and make it quick.
Our reinforcements should be joining the fight. They'll cover us while we escape. Let's move!
The heavy fog is cleared. Victory condition has changed to Claude reaches the target. So, we're all grouped up and we gotta get out of here. Now, the good news is we can now see everything. The bad news is, well, we still gotta get out. And that's where things get a little tricky. Thankfully, the combat team is here. That's another part of the good news. Want to know what the bad news is? The Hoffen's not here. Miles didn't bring the Hoffen. Which, I mean, makes sense. With Claude not in it, we can't really use the weapons. But yeah, Claude's not here. Or, sorry, the Hoffen's not here. All we've got is the Glory, which is a light tank. And it's,
Let's go.
well, it's shit. Like, it's shit. It's a light tank. Not to mention, we've got tanks and a Lancer blocking the path, so... Oh, by the way, there's the enemy ace. Ete of the ice field. We need to kill him. Or her. Don't know which.
Here comes the pain.
The enemy has begun their counterattack.
Army.
Burn him, Claude. Or, sorry, burn him, Raz.
Ha! Not even close.
Incoming.
Still, and that Grenadier... Oh, he's over there now. Okay. Weird placement, but alright.
Let's go, everyone!
The tank engineers after the Glory was completed. We did it, Hans! We made it to the other end of the factory floor! Yeah, basically.
It's not right. Let's go.
Come on.
Let's see what you
We have
can
to
do.
do this.
You're being targeted. Keep firing.
Enemy spotted.
Get out of my way.
Can't run.
That was wonderful. Another job well
Oh.
done. The enemy has begun their counterattack.
Oh, thanks.
Enemy
We'll
sighted.
provide support from our location. Engaging.
Down. Please tell me I didn't go the wrong way. Shh. Nope, this is the right way. So, this is where things get a little complex. The only way to get to the evacuation point is to go up here, up this ladder, run this way, go down this ladder, loop around, go past this tank, and then make your way to the evacuation point. Which is really dumb, but whatever. We gotta drag the level out, I guess. And this means that basically, I mean, it kind of makes sense. The entire infiltration force now has to fight its way out. But the problem is there's only one path out. So everyone's going to get crammed together. But then again, no plan survives contact with the enemy, so...
You wanna know why its pop goes the turret when a Russian tank is hit in the right spot? They don't have blowout panels, as opposed to Western and American tanks which do.
That is also true. And also, Western tanks have what's called wet stowage, where the ammunition is, heavily resistant to blowing up. And yes, with blowout panels, which basically, if the ammunition does cook off, it just goes out the point where it's designed to explode out of, rather than blowing up the whole damn tank.
Please work.
And yeah, I know it was what genius architect made the fort that way. It was probably designed like that to be intentional. The entire point of the way fortresses, forts, and castles are made is designed to make them harder to navigate. That's entirely the point. They are designed to be, if you have to fall back into a fortress or a castle or a fort like this, it's to make it very hard to maneuver through if you're attacking or trying to get out.
So this is my fate.
Like, if the attackers come in and are then driven away, well, there's only one way out, which makes it very difficult for them to get out.
They're here.
That's kind of the whole point. Most of the time, if you're inside a castle and you're fighting, you probably know that the game's almost over and you're going to fight to the death rather than trying to run away.
We can't get past this.
Watch it.
God strike.
Oh dear, are you all right?
I'm looking forward to hearing good news. The enemy has been...
We need to kill that guy down there.
Here I go.
Riley, do me a favor. Kill him, please.
Come on.
Thank you.
Target eliminated. Keep up the good work.
Maneuver a bit so she can hit that sniper up there.
Moving out.
Kai, move to the outskirts of the wall. Move to these wall points and see if you can pick off anything.
Enemy sighted.
Uh-oh! The enemy's firing back!
Bingo. Wrong place, wrong time.
One shot's all I need.
Target eliminated. Keep up the good work.
Leave it to me.
And we need Allard because he's an engineer. He can give more rockets to the Lancers. So we kind of need him.
The enemy ship's heading this way. They're in range.
Bang, bang.
All right.
That was wonderful. Another job well done.
Leave it to me.
Alright, Riley, drop that sniper up there so we don't have to worry about him later.
Take this.
Bye-bye!
Target...
Well, if the blast didn't kill him, the fall certainly did. Do land ships still exist today? Yeah, they're called tanks!
I'm on a roll.
Now, if you mean the idea of a rolling fortress, like with big guns, then no. The last time anything like that was considered would have been the old German pet project, the Landcruiser, which was basically a giant metal box with naval guns on it. But that would have been impossible to make, and that's why it was scrapped. We've only got design concepts for it. And it is a stupid big rolling... It's literally called a land cruiser. It's a stupid big rolling fortress.
Too easy.
But if you mean just in general land ships, then yeah, they're called tanks. Land ship was just the name given to big tanks back then.
Here comes the pain.
Can I get a cap... job well done.
Okay, we've cleared the section here, so now it's smooth sailing. Till we get down there, that is. One second. Sorry about that, guys. Someone just texted me thinking I was someone else, and I just had to tell him, I'm sorry, I think you have the wrong number. I hate when that happens. There we go, that's easy. Sorry about that. He responded, he's like, I'm so sorry, I typed in the wrong number. And I was like, oh, that's cool, mistakes happen. Again, just a quick tip for anyone, if you need to get in contact with someone or text them, maybe get their, maybe call them first on your phone and make sure it's them, and then start sending text. Because that way you'll at least know you have the number right.
Let's go, everyone.
The name of the ship in this game is Centurion. They call it Centurion, but it's Centurion.
Let's go.
Let's see what you can do.
Something's not right.
Keep moving to maintain your body temperature.
Alright, down we go. This way.
Target acquired. Incoming.
I don't appreciate you. There we go.
All right.
All allies have been taken out.
Let's take him out.
Would a ship like the Centurion be possible? If you mean an icebreaker ship, yeah, they exist. There are ships designed today that are meant to punch through ice fields. Yes, they exist. Now, if you mean a ship with like giant drills at the back for movement, no. But we do have real-life ships called icebreakers. They are designed to punch through ice fields. Now, granted, they don't move as quickly as the Centurion does, and they're certainly not armed, but if you wanted to make an icebreaker ship with guns, you could. You would just have to make a really sturdy ship, something that was strong enough to break through ice. If I remember correctly, the prow, like the front of an icebreaker ship, has a really sharpened angle on it, so it basically cuts through the ice. Rather than trying to push it apart, it cuts through it and fragments it as it moves. I think that's how it works. Something like that.
Here I go.
But yeah, icebreaker ships are real. And they're still used today. They're very useful.
Target the enemy ship.
Need to hit these troopers.
Too easy.
Take that. Alright, they spread out, which makes it a little bit harder.
Here I go.
Let's move. Now again, I could just buff Claude to hell and back and then just run for it, but I want to kill that dude, the enemy ace. So we need to get our lancers through the defenses. Your aim sucks. Mine doesn't.
They got me marked.
Hold it off somehow.
No!
I can do this.
Thoop.
Over here.
Boop. Would the design be practical in real life? The Centurion's design? Not really. The problem with the Centurion is that it's basically taking, like... Well, let me put it this way. As someone who's played the game and knows what the power source for the ship is, no. Because, now granted, and also, like in our world, we have nuclear reactors for ships. But the main thing is that if you want an icebreaker ship, you can make those. They exist. But the Centurion is a warship. And the thing about warships is that they require a lot more maintenance and a lot more, like, work than your average ship does. And that's for a good reason. They've got weapons on board. They've got high-tech systems on board. They're combat ships.
Too slow. Here, I've got another one for you.
And yes, telling is correct. There is the ZIL, which does use drill propulsion. But again, if you want something like the Centurion, which has like drills at the front of it, or like, well, it's got weird treads at the front of it, so it's literally like crawling across the ice, which really makes no sense.
We'll do it together.
Nice shot, guys. Okay.
Soldiers die hard.
Okay. So let's see if we can't maneuver a bit and get a better shot at our tank ace over here.
Okay then.
Yeah, I can't shoot through the grating, so...
Could go wrong.
Well, a lot, Jimmy. That's why we're hoping it doesn't go wrong.
Uh-oh! The enemy's firing back!
Yeah, there's a tank ace here, Cheshire. All enemy aces in the game are red. So that dude's a tank ace down there.
Could go wrong.
Incoming!
I don't know if we can get a shot off from here, but we're going to try.
It's over.
Okay, yeah, we can get a shot off, but we gotta work better with the accuracy. Because again, if we can get one in the radiator, it's an instant kill.
Let's move.
Commencing counter.
Here I come.
There we go!
Do it together.
Dead. Which makes our job a hell of a lot easier. Now, let me think.
Moving out.
I got an idea! I'm gonna do something stupid. If it's stupid but it works, it's not stupid. So,
What's the situation on those turrets?
the turrets are dead, my guy.
Thought I was done.
And yes, tank ace is a real thing. A tank ace, so just like an airplane, or fighter pilots, a tank ace is someone who's gotten 5 kills, or a crew that's gotten 5 tank kills.
High ground.
That too. They also probably know how to use the high ground. Hi, Andrea. So, I don't know if you saw it, Andrea. You'll probably see it on stream. Your PNG popped up and like took up most of the screen when you did that, so now everyone knows you did it. Do you get tank parts? Yes, you do. Killing any ace in this game gets you equipment, and that includes the tank aces. How many kills? 5 kills to be a tank ace. That's in real life. I don't know how it works in this game. I mean, considering how many tanks you blow up in this game, like...
Doing fine.
Also, we're a turn too slow. If we'd done it like, If we'd done it last turn, we probably would have gotten an A rank.
Enemy spotted.
But again, the entire point of getting A ranks in this game is literally just to literally to blitz it, be as quick as possible.
You can't run.
You're dead.
On to the next.
Nice. Keep up the...
So what usually ends up happening in that case with speed runs of this is basically you open a path. Like if you need, like in this case, in this mission, it's get clawed to the end. Literally what you'll do is get to the point where everyone's together, throw every buff you have on Claude, and then just have him go for it.
I can do this.
There we go.
We should be safe at this range.
Hey, where's Claude?
Huh? Over there!
Claude, you alright?
I'll hold them off. You guys get back to the Centurion.
The hell is that idiot thinking? Hold on, I'm coming!
Raz, no! They've got snipers. They'll shoot you down before you even get here.
This can't be happening. We made it this far. What can we do?
I'll handle this.
That's the Hoff. Come on, Claude. In, quick! Right. Thanks, Miles.
Would have been nice if you'd actually brought it earlier, my guy.
Claude. For what? I couldn't make a decision until it was almost too late. Until Lieutenant Victor called me out. Until she asked me what was most important to me. I hadn't even thought about it before.
Don't worry about it. What matters is you're here.
Yes. I'm going to see this operation through to the end. I want to be there when we end this. Together. I want to fight to the finish. I want to feel that pride.
Of course. We're gonna win this, Miles. Together.
Yeah, we got a firing calculator from the enemy, so we got a new scope. We got a new aiming sight for the from the enemy. That's cool. A new squad story.
Your performance in
Unfortunate soul.
Ah, it's this one. We'll come back to this.
We did it! We really did it! 3 cheers for the hero of the Centurion!
Well, this is a little much.
You are the one who came up with the plan, and you're the one who led us to victory. I think you've earned a little pride, don't you?
I don't know. No, you're right. I fought to make this mission a success. That is something to be proud of.
Victory is a fine thing. But this win feels a little more significant than usual, wouldn't you say? Claude's precise tactics, the captain's dauntless command, it all meshed together perfectly. I'm sure everyone on the ship is sharing in this victory.
In light of this achievement, even I can't deny his ability.
Kai.
Claude, this celebration's going to go all night if you don't give them some kind of speech.
Me?
Yes, you.
You gave one just before the mission, didn't you? Surely you can bookend this with another.
Fine. Everyone, I'd like to say something. I'm gonna be honest with you all. Even I wasn't sure we could make this. I wondered if we should head back. This ship will keep moving forward, but when we look to the future, death stares back at us. We carry on, knowing that we may lose our friends. We may lose our own lives. It's terrifying. Sometimes I want to run away from it all, turn this ship around, but that's not why we're here. We're here to move forward, to protect families back home, and to carry on the will of our fallen comrades. The captain made a decision, and I believed in him. That's all I can ask of you, to believe in his choices and mine. All we can do is work and fight to the best of our abilities, to see that decision to its conclusion. Every soldier on this ship has to stick together, stay strong, and strive toward our goals. Someone has to fight this fight. If we don't take on that burden ourselves, this war will never end. Our children, lovers, friends, sooner or later, the war will find them. They will get hurt.
Thank you for the hydrate and the stretch and the posture check.
Until a hero rises to finish the fight, these tragedies will keep happening. We all know that by now. Every one of us can be that hero. We can seize victory with our own hands and end the war once and for all. To honor those heroes who have already fallen in battle. To make sure tomorrow's heroes aren't taken from us today. Let's win this and come home with our heads held high, with more honor than any medal can give. Let them tell us that this mission is impossible. We're still going to finish it. We choose victory.
Yeah! What's the matter now? Scaredy Claude making a comeback?
No, that's not...
You know what to do, Miles.
Of course. Camera's all set.
All right, boys and girls, gather round. Who wants a picture with a future hero?
Wait, everyone, please calm down.
Get a load of Claude's face, Kai. Kai?
Kai.
The troops' morale has recovered. I think it's safe to say they've reached a new level of trust, too.
Seeing is believing. They needed proof to unite them. Words are rarely enough to earn trust, I think. Actions speak far louder.
Give me acta non verba any day.
A victory of this magnitude is just the push our operation needed. Naturally, a single victory and a rousing speech aren't going to solve all our problems. But I'd say that's enough work for one day. Mr. Wallace, you've done a fine job indeed.
Lies and betrayal.
Hey, wait up! I said wait, damn it! Something's going on. What the hell's wrong with you?
Let me go.
Can't you at least tell me?
I said let go!
I'll let go if you promise not to just run away again. Come on, what the hell's gotten into you?
Please, just leave me alone.
Like hell I will.
This is my problem, Raz. It's got nothing to do with you.
That is the most bullshit, hypocritical, and downright bullshit you could say. For those who don't know, if you forgot the previous cutscenes, she's a spy. She's been using a radio to communicate our moves to the Empire, because it turns out that Forseti, the enemy scientist and tactician, is her brother. She's been selling us out. So for her to say, it's my problem, it's got nothing to do with you, it has everything to do with us, you stupid bitch! You're gonna get us all killed! Like, look, I'm not a monster. I know that it's probably a ton of emotional baggage for her to know that my brother's alive, and I want to keep it that way. Okay, great, except you're selling out everyone else. You are selling out the ship. You're selling out your squad mates. You're selling out the war. And bigger than that. Your brother's working for the enemy. So all of the people that have died, all of the people who have been killed by the Empire, and oh yes, Gallia, your homeland, which is being invaded by the Empire, the same Empire your brother serves. By saying this, you are saying you would choose your brother over over homeland, squad, service, and probably even yourself. What will you have when the entire world burns down around you? What will you have when there's no one there to protect you and no home to go back to? This is one of the reasons I like Kai, but I also don't like her. And her name's Lena, not Kai, but the game keeps calling her Kai. Is that she's a deep character, but the problem is that her depth kind of goes all over the damn place.
It's my problem too.
Why?
Because because we're friends, aren't we?
Friends, huh? Fine. You want to know what kind of friend I really am?
Wait. No.
I've betrayed everyone. Claude, Riley, you, everyone.
Thanks for the confession. Put your hands against the wall. And would you like a cigarette and a blindfold? Or do you just want a priest? Because you're a traitor, we're going to shoot you. Like, you are compromising everything. And at this point, the smartest thing to do, no joke, the smartest thing to do at this point would be to kill her. Or, because if you break the radio, great, but it sets a bad example. If you break the radio, word will eventually get around that she's a traitor. And if you don't do something, the crew of the ship will. So, you've got two options. You either strip her of her rank and her equipment and basically throw her in the brig for God knows how long, or you kill her. And, because again, this is straight up traitorous action. Not to mention she's jeopardized the mission and God knows how many lives. So, yeah, it's a firing squad.
It makes sense, right? I never could say no to my brother. Ever since we were little.
Yeah, that's no justification, I'm afraid.
I'd always do whatever he told me. I was always just his messenger, his helper.
Lena.
But I can't take this anymore. I can't do this.
Then why didn't you break the radio? See, this is my problem. They try to set Kai up as this tragic figure, except, no, it's really not. Like, it's not. If it's eating you up that much, you could have done three things. You should have either broken the radio and sided with Squad E, left and sided with your brother, or do the easy option that benefits nobody but gives you what you want, shoot yourself. Take yourself out of the equation. If it's that much to you, if it hurts you that much, if your soul and your heart and your mind are in so much pain, then find a quiet room, take a pistol, put it against your head, and blow out what's left of your brains. That way, we don't have to worry about it. You're dead, they don't get information, and we don't have to worry about it. And yes, option 4 is a thing, but then she'd be lying to her brother. And if they've really known if they know each other that well, he's probably going to pick up on her lying. And again, it doesn't matter because she's a compromised thing. She doesn't escape justice, even if she continues to provide, even if we go with option 4, where she provides counterintelligence, it doesn't matter. People are still dead because of her actions. Remember, she's been doing this since all those civilians got on the ship. In a way, she is responsible for the loss of the one or two previous land ships. That's a lot of dead people because of her. So even if she helped out, maybe they wouldn't kill her, but they would most certainly jail her for the rest of her life. So
I can't just do whatever my brother tells me. I can't keep betraying everyone.
Then don't!
shut up. Just shut up and stay like this for a second. Listen to me, alright? I don't know what you did, and I'm not gonna ask. I don't give a shit, you understand? You're not a traitor. And even if you were, it doesn't matter.
Kiss, 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 kiss.
I mean, ever since we were kids, I love you. What kind of guy would I be if I can't forgive a single mistake from the girl I love?
It's not really a single mistake, Raz, but pop off.
It's been hard on you, right? And you regret all of it, and you're not gonna do it again, right? Then forget all this shit.
And not yet, Akio. I know what the power source is, but everyone else doesn't.
You don't have to worry. Nobody's gonna know if you don't say anything. And if you want to vent, I'll always listen.
Good on you, Raz, but if they find out, and they probably are going to find out, you'll basically be viewed as an accomplice. So...
You know Claude and Riley, they don't notice anything. If it all goes to hell, I'll take the blame for you.
Which no one would believe, because the Empire is strictly anti-Darkson, so there's no way they'd accept help from him.
So you should... You can rely on me as much as you want. Got it?
Alright. I'm a sucker for cheesy romantic stuff like this. Find yourself a partner who's willing to tell you that. Alright? Find a partner. Male, female, they, them, doesn't matter. Find a partner who will tell you to your face that you can rely on them as much as you want.
Doesn't matter who I have to fight. The imps, the feds, or even Kai. I'll give my life to protect you. So, nothing? I give you my big, dumb, once-in-a-lifetime confession, and you got nothing to say.
Dumbass.
Huh? What?
You dumbass. Keep your voice down. How do you expect me to trust some idiot who blurts out confidential information where anyone can hear? But... thank you. I feel like I can breathe again. About the other stuff, can I have some time to think it over?
No! Stop ratting us out to your brother!
Oh shit. I did it. I actually said it.
Angelica.
Doctor, I just heard from Marie. The little girl woke up?
She did indeed. I was just finishing a simple checkup. But it does seem like she might have a case of amnesia. So, what's your name?
Angie. Short for Angelica. Hi, Angie. Do you remember anything besides your name?
Judging by her appearance, I don't think she's from the Empire.
If she doesn't remember anything but her name, we don't have a whole lot to work with. I'm sorry. I'm not good at remembering. Oh no, it's okay. Just take your time. You don't have to try and force it.
I'd prefer to have her dropped off at some town. But seeing as we're in enemy territory, that might be tricky. I'm sure the amnesia is only temporary, so I'd say our best choice is to let her rest and keep an eye on her.
Can you look after her, Doctor?
Leave it to me. I was a pediatrician before all this, if you can believe that.
Come on, Riley. Let's get going.
Alright. Bye, Angie. Hey. She's all alone, isn't she?
Riley. Doctor, is she strong enough to walk?
Certainly. Aside from the memory loss, she's got a clean bill of health.
Maybe you could show her around the ship a little, Riley.
You think that'd be okay?
as long as you don't enter the restricted areas. She's been bedridden for a while. Some exercise would do her good.
Thank you, Doctor. What do you think, Angie? Want to go for a walk with me?
Okay.
I apologize for my absence. I'm afraid the laboratory called me back in for some time.
Oh, goody, it's the creepy man who doesn't sleep enough. Sorry, y'all, give me a second. There we go.
I've just reviewed the reports. Ship 2 was discovered at the bottom of the crevasse, I believe.
Yes, my lord.
Well done. Very commendable, you two.
Oh, thank you, my lord.
But, regrettably, I cannot say the same for the choices that followed. If you had reported as instructed and followed its course instead of attacking it, they might not have escaped. I believe my instructions were very clear, were they not?
Yes, my lord.
I'd rather we don't have another miscommunication like this. But you understand, it's because I love the both of you. Yes, I do this because I love you very, very much. You know that, don't you? Now then, let's begin the calibrations.
Yes, my lord. Thank you for your kindness.
You needn't thank me. I do all of this for you, my dears. After this, everything should go much more smoothly. Yes, without a doubt, there will be no more failures.
Well, that's fucking disturbing, ain't it?
Interlude. Gift from above.
In this story, you can go to the next page without reading the scenes. Riley has awoken to a new potential, something to protect. Raz's potential mad dog has changed into secret admirer.
Chapter 12. Midnight Run.
We are going to look at these just because they set some story example. Go to the headquarters first. But yeah, how messed up is it when you can basically tell someone, I'm going to torture you, and they thank you for it? Just to give you all an idea of how messed up Belgar is.
Oh, hey, Claude.
Alright, can't do anything with the brown rifles. Ooh, we can boost up the Robbie guns. Alright, looks like we've got reinforced frame, a reinforced barrel shroud, and a reinforced barrel. Nice.
Wow, a master... All done, Claude.
Okay, so the new version of our LF Wasp now comes with a better scope. Looks like a, some, let's see, a longer magazine. Doesn't matter. You still only get 3 shots per, 3 rounds, and a bipod. Okay. Well, actually, no, that does make sense, having a bipod for the rifle.
All done.
Some heavier stuff for the mortars.
All done, Claude.
Flamethrowers don't change.
All done, Claude.
Get the armor upgrades.
What?
Dun 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 dun. Alright, let's start with the tank upgrades. First off, we can improve the body of the Hafen.
All done, Claude.
And we can upgrade the mortar, so give it a shrapnel upgrade.
Wow.
I don't really use the smoke screen, so we're not going to worry about it. Carbon underbody to reinforce the body of the tank. We'll come in and do some part work on it later. Next up is the Glory, which the Glory comes equipped with a small anti-tank cannon, a flamethrower, and, a chain gun and a flamethrower. But again, I don't really use the Glory that much. I'm just giving it the upgrades.
All done.
Okay, so the firing calculator we found for that enemy ace is a light tank piece. So we're going to put it right there. Got a drive system. And the cactus! Want to be able to carry more people inside, so... Wow, that takes up a lot of space. Hang on a minute. Alright, let's see. I do want the leaf spring, or I want the spring drive at least. Let's see. Extra carrier. There. So now it can carry 5 people, which is nuts. But that's really good. That means we can transport a whole fire team somewhere, which will really come in handy. I'm still going to get the parts, even if we don't use them, because we'll be able to customize it whenever we need it. Actually, that's a good point, now that I think about it. Even if we don't use it, we should at least research the smoke screen. Yeah, we're not going to use it, but it'll be nice to have it. And after we do some ship parts, we'll go in and we'll do some, we'll mix up the Hafen. Alright, so let's check out the Hafen's parts. We can change the emblem on the tank if we want to. And yeah, the emblems actually do give buffs. So if we want to be more accurate, go with the Edelweiss logo. Gives us +5 accuracy and +50 resistance. Granted, yes, this emblem gives you more accuracy, but I'd rather have the resistance too. Now about the parts. Alright. So we do want to be able to fire more rounds. So I do want to keep some of the magazine stuff. Let's see. Here's the thing. I never really worry about the Hafen. Like, having some resistance is good, but I don't think we need a lot of it. So, but I do want the, but yeah, I do want the ammo and everything. So, hold on. Let's see. Monocular sight. It's like playing Tetris. Da 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 da. Yeah, you made the. Yes, Andrea, you did. Da 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 da. There we go. Da 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 da. And that's all we can do right now, like with giving the Hafen upgrades and everything. So can't do anything for the ships, so we're done here for now. So let's check. See if there's any new orders.
Hey, Miles. How are the repairs going on those tank treads?
They'll be okay, but I do have to apologize. I should have been able to dodge those blasts.
Don't beat yourself up over it, Miles. Tanks are big targets, and attractive ones at that. If you weren't such a skilled driver, the Hafen would have blown up months ago. And everyone here knows it. Thanks.
It's just so humiliating, being unable to move. Dan's APC was right there, and he dodged it fine. I have to work on becoming a better driver, and avoiding...
Hey, knock it off with that jibber-jabber.
Dan!
An APC ain't no tank. Of course it's quicker. You're driving second to none. You want to work on something, work out your legs, not your arms.
So like, the pedals for the accelerator, and the brakes, and the clutch...
Not your legs, you dingus. The tanks.
Oh, I get it. If you fortify the treads, you could take a direct hit and still keep moving.
That's what I said.
Fortified treads cost 20,000 XP.
Used to drive a tank myself.
Fortifying the treads basically makes them resistant to mines and blast damage.
Welcome.
Alright, let's see. Don't really have a lot, but we can do something with it.
Everyone... Nicely... Nice work. Your shock troopers have discovered new potential. Excellent.
Now here's the deal. The reason I'm doing all this is before we get to the end of the game, I want to make sure we've gotten the very important orders that you can only get by getting certain classes to certain levels. I don't know, I can't remember which one they are, but basically I want to get everyone to level 20 before we get to the end of the game. And that is because if you want to absolutely cheese the final boss, then you have to be, then you got to be able to use certain abilities. So anyway, back to the book. So here's what I'm thinking. What we'll do is next time we play, we'll go through Gift from Above, but I want to get another mission done tonight. So let's see where we're going with this.
Up until now, the Centurion's gone from battle to battle with no resupplying in between. When the ship first left the coast, it carried with it more than enough fuel and ammo to complete the mission. However, thanks to all the unforeseen obstacles we've encountered, the Imperial ambushes, a forced detour, our supplies are already running thin, and we're nowhere near the Empire's capital yet. In particular, there's the backup engine. It requires an enormous amount of Ragnite to keep it running. Right now, if we just charge on forward, there's a very real chance we'll run out of fuel. And if we get stranded in the middle of a frozen wasteland, it wouldn't just mean the failure of our mission. It would be certain death for everyone on board. There's no other way around it. We need to restock our fuel and ammunition before they're gone entirely. So, our next destination is a port town on our new route. The Empire's been using it as a supply hub. This is no ordinary resupply mission. The fate of everyone on board the Centurion hangs in the balance.
No matter how far we go, all you can see is snow.
It's scary to think what would happen if we ran out of fuel.
Have you heard of the Minette?
The Minette?
In the last war, there was a ship called the Minette with a crew of 20. They got stranded and drifted for days, but when they found the ship after the war, there was only one body. All they found of the other 19 was just a big pile of bones in the kitchen.
Don't say that! We would never go that far!
One body? 100? It doesn't matter. We're still going to...
Loof! The Centurion isn't like the Minette. We're not just drifting out here. Besides, we're surrounded by snow. At least fresh water won't be an issue.
Anyone ever tell you you're too optimistic for your own good?
And you're freaking too negative.
We've got to keep our heads up somehow.
And yes, they were implying cannibalism.
But we can't keep this up forever. Please, Claude. Save the Centurion.
We'll be arriving at our deployment point soon. Prepare for land combat immediately.
Leave it to me. I'll make sure y'all make it back safe. And the transport trucks, too.
I've used every trick in the book to make it this far. We've been pushing the backup engine to run on empty. It's affecting the machinery. If we don't get some more Ragnite soon, the whole system could backfire on us at any moment.
We'd be sitting ducks out here. I'd rather not wait for the Empire's snipers to pick us off.
They wouldn't even have to snipe us. They could just pull up a chair and watch us die.
I've got goosebumps just thinking about it.
We'll just have to take all the Ragnite the Empire's got, and their weapons and ammo while we're at it.
Might need some more food, too. We're almost out of bread.
Okay, well then that brings up a question. Resupplying a ship takes days. Days. Let me put it this way. A normal resupply mission, like, let's use the United States Navy, for example. The United States Navy has a way to actually do supplying at sea, but it requires calm seas and hours of the entire crew basically working together to get the job done. You want to raid an Imperial port with transport trucks, steal everything we can get our hands on, and then get back on the ship and get out. Like, I hope you realize this is not a snatch and grab. If you want to resupply a ship to full stock, you would have to, like, drop anchor and wait for at least a day. I would be asking for 24 hours. Like, and that's being extremely generous. Because normally resupplying a ship would take 2, 3, 4, maybe 7 days. But we don't have that kind of time. So I'm saying give me 24 hours to get the ship supplied. Granted, that means that Squad E and the Marines would have to move in and hold the entire port while we were off, basically running a convoy of supplies. But at least then we'd probably get more than we'd ever get in a snatch and grab.
We don't have any eggs, milk, or sugar either. If we had those, I could make some pudding for Angie.
Fuel is our top priority, but some more food couldn't hurt. Remember though, we're not pillaging.
Okay, pillaging implies that you damage stuff while you're there. If you're just taking supplies, it's not pillaging, it's a raid. Remember, there's a fine line between a raid and straight up pillaging. Pillaging would also mean you're breaking into people's homes, stealing their shit, and hurting them, which you are not doing. You are literally just raiding a supply point. There's a big difference. And also, if food is that much of a desperate thing, then why aren't y'all rationing anything? I'm going to assume that you are, but that should have been a priority. As soon as the Centurion's engines got cut and had to run on backup power and our speed drop, you should have put rationing into effect.
We're targeting military facilities only. I don't want any civilians caught in the crossfire. As for your assignations...
Claude, do you have a moment? I made a list of all the supplies we need. Can we go over it?
Perfect timing. Let's hash out who's gonna do what.
Our first priority is fuel, and then...
We parked the transport trucks out back.
Raiding implies taking what you need and killing if necessary. Pillaging implies taking everything not nailed down and scorching the earth as you leave.
Thank you very much.
Transport trucks? Maybe I can go outside on one. Let's go, Rags.
Oh god, you stupid child. Oh no.
This is where we meet up with the Resistance, right?
Wait, there's a resistance movement? Since when was there a resistance?
Yeah. We're looking for a blue rose in a window.
Oh, because the rebels are called the Blue Rose. I guess not all imps are rotten, huh?
Okay.
This city was originally part of the Nord Republic. The Empire hasn't been in control for long.
Ah, there it is.
They want to fight for their homeland, same as us. That's why they're working with the Federation. If they hadn't let us in, we'd have had no choice but to storm the city for our supplies.
Well, I'm glad they're on our side. The less we gotta do, the better.
Still, if we get caught, we'll end up prisoners of war. But the Resistance...
Right. If the Imperials find them, it'll be Einhempt all over again. We'll have to be careful how we communicate.
Shh. Some soldiers are coming.
Okay, I got this.
Nothing out of the ordinary here.
Sorry, pal, but it's nap time.
Wait, stop! Stop and smell the roses.
That's the code. You're with the Blue Rose? Raz, let him go. He's our contact.
Whoops. Sorry about that.
My name is Mika. We already took care of the prep work. Let's go.
Okay, follow him.
Rags, what's wrong? We're leaving. Come on, you weird dog. Fine. Stay and watch the trucks.
Oh, Rags, were you worried about me? Oh. Thanks, but I think I have to go. It feels like someone's calling me. Like I have to hurry up and find them. I hear it from over there. Yeah, it'll be okay. It's just a little scary. But I have to go.
So the reason we're skipping the interlude about Angie is that mostly it's just Angie warming up to the crew and everyone and them basically pseudo-adopting her. They don't really do it. They just take her in and vow that, you know, she's part of the group and they need to keep her safe. But, yeah. Oh, no. Out of all the people you could run into. Out of all the people you could run into. God, no. Not the witch. Oh, no.
Are you the one who called me?
No, I haven't called anyone.
Oh. It's so pretty. The ice is all shiny. It just looks like a big white field from up on the ship.
Angie, shut up!
But I like being in town, too. It's warm and bright. Is that doggy your friend?
Friend? Well, yes, he's a good friend.
He's just like Rags. He looks really smart. You think he'd be friends with me? Good boy.
That's strange. Fenrir usually doesn't like anyone petting him but me.
Child is innocent. Child is harmless. Therefore, child can pet.
didn't realize. You spoke of a ship, a Federation snow cruiser, yes? Why would they come to this town?
Say nothing. Tell them nothing.
I'm sorry. I don't really remember.
Fair, that works.
You don't remember?
Fenrir, I'm getting pets and you aren't.
I only remember my name. It's Angie.
Of course. Memory loss. It was like that for some of the others, too. Maybe that's for the best. You might be happier that way.
But I don't like not knowing anything. Everyone's working so hard, but I can't do anything to help. All I can do is hide behind them. At dinner, everyone only gets 2 pieces of bread, but they all still share some with me. And when I finally sit down to eat, I have so much bread, I can't even finish it all. And everyone just smiles at me, even though I can hear their stomachs growling. And when I go to bed, they tell me stories like...
Enough! So, everyone needs you, and everyone loves you. You must be so happy. You must have so much fun. Do you know how much I wanted a life like that?
I'm sorry.
Fine. You want to know who you really are? I'll tell you.
Huh?
I'll show you what you can do for all those nice people. All the people who protect you.
Tell me! I just want to help!
Very well. In that case, remember who you are. Remember why you're here.
Who I am?
What's your opinion on the Valkyrie knowing their history? I mean, the past is the past, and it's what people make of it. I think Alicia put it best in the first game. Alicia says she never wanted the ability she has, but she uses them to the benefit of others. She wants to help people. She never wanted to be put up on a pedestal. She never wanted to be treated like a demigod. She wanted to help, and that's what she did. And it's one of the reasons why I feel so bad for Chromaria. Chromaria, we'll learn more about her, but Chromaria, like... I've kind of hinted a little bit at it, about how Chromaria was basically just a science experiment. Everyone saw her as just that. They didn't even see her as human, or even, like, something worth protecting or loving or taking care of. She was just a freak to people. So I'm not surprised why she gets angry and lashes out at people, including Angie, who's practically innocent. But at the same time, it's also one of the reasons I have no problem shooting her like an animal, because if you're going to take out your anger and frustration on a child who literally doesn't understand, doesn't know, and probably only wants to be your friend, then yeah, I've got no problem with that. I have no problem raising a gun. Here's the thing, and y'all can quote me on this. Zaruk Windcaller believes, I don't care what your background is, I don't care how much you've suffered, and I don't care how much you've struggled or what's been done to you. If you hurt a kid, the gloves come off. Leave children out of it. I'm not saying all children are innocent angels. God forbid, some of them aren't. But don't take it out on a child. They don't deserve it. So, again, when I played through this game on my own, when I saw this scene, I was like, yep, there goes the sympathy. Lock and load, people. Put as many rounds into Chromaria as possible. Maybe we can give her the Emperor's mercy. I know what happened to the descendants, Akio, but again, that was people, not the Valkyriers. That was the people.
Let's review the mission at hand.
Alright. According to Resistance Intelligence, everything we need is in Warehouse D2. Regrettably, its exact location is unknown. We'll have to pinpoint the target ourselves. It goes without saying that the Empire is closely patrolling the supply depot. If we're caught in the searchlight, they'll sound the alarm and call for reinforcements. For now, we'll have to be judicious with our use of the armor personnel carrier. If the enemy finds it, our cover will be blown and we'll be forced to retreat. Do not let a single Imperial near the APC.
You better keep up.
Indeed.
Taking position.
Lock and load.
My turn.
Well, if that's the case, we're just gonna have to be fast.
Just tell me who to shoot.
I know there's probably gonna be tanks here, but honestly... Steal Imperial supplies by sending an ally to Warehouse D2. The location is unknown and visibility is poor at night, and the mission will end in failure if the enemy reaches your base camp. Got it. Let's roll.
That's all. Be careful out there.
Keep moving, look for the storehouse, and stay hidden. Let's go, everyone.
Infiltrating the enemy supply warehouse, huh? I've never been great at the whole stealth thing.
Don't worry, Raz. We're gonna practice heavy stealth.
Don't do anything crazy, Raz. The tiniest mistake could get you killed out here. Right, Kai? What's wrong?
I'll go keep an eye on that side. We'll meet up later.
Hey, what do you mean? Kai, wait!
Where are the Valkyrie now? Dead? Unless, like, they're living Valkyries now. We know who some of them are. Alicia is one. Silvaria is one. They're actual, like, blooded, have Valkyrie blood. Remember, there are both there are artificial Valkyries and real, and, like, normal Valkyries. And we know that Alicia and Silvaria are normal Valkyries. Chromaria is an artificial Valkyrie.
This is Kai we're talking about. I'm sure she has a plan.
What kind of plan?
Don't know. But she's never run off without thinking, has she?
Well...
She's a sniper.
Fine.
Alright.
We should get started.
Kai. No.
Alright. So. We have no idea where it is. Great. Well. Best thing we can do is just pick a direction and start going that way. I'll have Claude and one group go right. And we'll have Minerva take another group and go up. If we don't find it at one of these locations, we'll just come to the top right and clear it out over there.
Follow my lead.
Look, the warehouses have numbers on them. This one is A4.
And we're looking for D2, right?
Yeah. The other warehouses should point us to it. Let's keep an eye on the...
Fall in! I'll be right behind you.
If the cold doesn't
Fall
get
in!
you,
I got your back.
will. Falling back!
Found them!
Target acquired.
A3.
All allies have been taken out.
Okay, well these are the A ones, then the D ones are probably far at the end.
I know you're there.
That's my guess anyway. So if these are the A warehouses, then the D warehouses are probably over here somewhere. This is probably D2, I'm betting. So...
Moving out! Here I come!
There's our opening. Let's keep moving.
Found them!
I've got to survive. She's waiting for me back home.
Let's keep it moving. There's a gun turret up there. We'll have to watch out for that.
Here I go. I'm used to the darkness. I think I found them.
Whoa, you weren't kidding. Good God.
I think I found them.
I know you.
Sneak attack.
Thank goodness.
All allies have been taken out. They're in range.
What was that? Oh shit, mortars.
Keep firing.
Hey, they got mortars on the roof. That's gonna make our job a little bit harder. Actually, wait a minute. Raz!
Here comes the pain! Leave this one to me!
It missed. Fall back.
Here comes the pain! I'm a one-man army!
They're in range.
Wide open! Your own damn fault!
I see.
Here comes the pain!
Die!
Die! Your own damn fault!
They might be soldiers after all.
Hell yeah! This base is mine!
This is good. This base actually has... This rooftop has a commanding view of everything. We call in some snipers, and we can basically just start picking people off and opening a path. This is good. Let's call in some snipers. There we go. That'll help.
Here I go. Look out!
Keep firing!
Here!
They might be soldiers after all.
Alright, that's C2.
Engaging!
Dead end.
I know you're there. Well, maybe not.
Commencing attack.
Alright, Claude, meanwhile, go do your thing.
How long is the ship gonna take?
Searchlight.
If that light catches us, we're done. The Imperials are gonna be all over us. Be careful, you...
Yeah.
Raz is actually...
He...
Die. Okie dokie.
All right.
No!
So yeah, we're not gonna mess with the searchlights. And there is no way to put them out. I wish there was, that would be great, but you can't.
You're kidding!
Also, you'll probably notice that on the map, that ladder with a circle around it, yeah, those are like kind of like warp points. You get to one, you can get to another one, to the other one that's like it. So if we want to get up to that rooftop that just took a shot at Raz, we have to get to the bottom right.
I'm safe.
It ends here.
Ha! Not even close.
Alright, cool, the snipers are here.
I can do this. There they are.
Keep
Whoa! Excuse me. Just making my way through.
Enemy sighted!
Some vodka would hit the spot.
There they are! Gotcha!
Oh, 2 HP. Come on now.
Commencing counterattack.
Ow, 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 ow. Alright, yeah, this is D4. So I was right. D2's in the top right.
I can do this.
Ha!
Can't run!
They're good.
Yes, this base is ours.
I'm betting this is the enemy ace.
They've taken our base.
Yes, it is. Duke Alibert.
Hey, that manhole's open. If we do that...
Enemy spotted. Let's take him out.
Hang on, I want to check something real quick.
Doing fine. I will see this through.
Hang on.
I see.
Yeah, of course. It wouldn't be that easy.
How long is this ship?
Commencing attack.
Come on. Hold still for me.
Can't run.
There we go.
All right.
They might be soldiers after all.
Nice. Perfect position.
Commencing attack. Not dying here. Enemy spotted. Let's take him out. Can't run.
There we go. And our job just got a hell of a lot easier.
Our allies have been taken out.
Roll out the red carpet.
Engaging.
I'll end you.
Ha! Nice close.
Commencing counterattack. Follow my lead.
Can I do this?
Keep firing.
Remember your training, Neige.
Alright. So, we've opened a path. Now Minerva's going to be the power scout that she is.
Follow my lead. Fall in. I'll be right behind you.
Reload. Don't let them get away.
I'm a Federation officer. I will not fall here. I have you.
Shit! There goes our trench. They might be soldiers after all. Damn it! I'm pinned down.
Alright, now we'll leave it to Millennia. Or Melania, however you say it. I think it's Millennia.
Commencing counterattack. Follow my lead.
Please work.
No! Eat this!
Excuse me, coming through. Oh god, that's an MG. Whew. And we dodged the searchlight. Thank goodness. That was close.
Understood.
They're in range.
Stop shooting me. Oh, what the hell? Since when do the normal guys dodge?
No.
Okay. There it is. Thank God. Mission done. We'll just say she ran in and clubbed the guy and then came over here.
Here it is. This has to be warehouse D2. All the supplies we need are in there. Load it up, fast.
That everything? Man, what a haul.
Hey, what happened to Kai? We never ended up seeing her. We've loaded everything on the truck.
Did something happen to her? Should we have followed her?
Damn it!
Huh?
So, do I just wait here, or...?
Job done.
Your perform.
Alright, and we're going to call it here for the night. So I'm going to save. There we go. Go back to the title screen. Yeah, sorry, we went a little over tonight, but like I said, I wanted to get at least one more mission in. Alright, that's going to do it, everyone. Hope you all had a fun time tonight at this stream. With that being the case, let's see. Who can we go raid tonight? Who is available, I wonder? Let's see. Don't have a lot of people here, but that's okay. Let's find someone we can go say hi to. Let me see. Let's see. Who can we go say hi to? Now, what we're going to go say hi to, I'm checking over here, look if I see anyone in here. Let's go say hi to Grinning Neko. Looks like they're doing Final Fantasy 14. Let's see. Yeah, let's go give some support to him. All right, so let me get this set up real quick. Right, here we go. Well, with that being the case, as always, I've been Zaruk Windcaller. It's been a privilege and a pleasure to meet, to entertain all of you. I'll hope to see you all tomorrow for our Digimon streams. And remember that the memories we make in life, good and bad, make us who we are. Never trade them for anything. I love you guys. I'll see you all tomorrow. Bye-bye.